Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some Dragon of Icespire Peak. So a couple shout outs to the music being provided here is by Sirenscape. You guys should check it out. There is a link in my About channel there. Check it out. They had some good music there. The sounds that I'm using is from their official Dragon of Icespire Peak. Pretty good music. Check it out. The next little shout out I want to do is just for Extra Life. If you guys want to donate to some children, sick kids in need, just to my local children's hospital, please check out the link in the About section as well. Alright, we're going to jump right into it, so let's get into the Discord right now. Hey guys.
Hey, can you just bump Sirenscape? I just joined and
yeah, I'm
I
just
think that
about
would
to
be
change it anyways.
Cool.
I was so relaxed.
Come on, work.
Well, you better change that.
Yeah.
Relaxation time is over. All right. So, little recap from last time. So, you guys had finally made your way back to Phandalin, and you spent a night there, and you all felt a lot stronger. Some of you had some kind of otherworldly experiences throughout the night. But when you guys awoke to some bells in the morning, you guys found out that there was actually that white dragon that has been feared among the area, kind of flying overhead. Fortunately, it did not come down into the town, from what you guys can tell. However, the fact that it did fly over town kind of presents a issue where you guys are worried that perhaps this thing now knows where it might be able to find some food. So you guys took some jobs and kind of on the quest board in town. And one such job was to head down to this dwarven fortress called Axholm. You guys don't know a lot about this place, but you guys did end up finding it. And when you guys got there, you kind of did a little bit of searching around as you guys tried to figure out how to get into this place. So you guys kind of used Meg's wild shape for her to turn, and she kind of explored a little bit, and ended up finding this, basically this winch to lift the portcullis, so you guys could kind of explore a little bit further. Well, as you guys were kind of exploring a little bit more, Unfortunately, Meg had no more wild shapes left and got kind of stuck in this one little section with some ballistas. Unfortunately, an owl of strikes went and attracted the attention of a bunch of spiders. And then Strike, deciding to yell, attracted even more attention of some spiders. And luckily, you guys managed to handle that situation quite well. I am honestly very impressed. You guys played it really, really, really well. Varys and Meg definitely did the most, but even Jabba, using all your spells to kind of help the group. But you guys did really good work. Jeff and Katai, you guys did nothing. You're useless.
Yeah.
Do what I can.
It's not their fault.
Yeah.
It's not their fault they couldn't front line.
Well, they did a little bit of something anyways, but not much.
I think I hit one spider.
Yeah. Anyways, so besides all that, you guys managed to deal with these spiders, and you're all kind of just like kind of taking a breath, especially Meg, like, holy cow, get me the hell out of here. And all of a sudden you hear like this, like, it's almost like a scream or a wail, and you just as it kind of like surrounds like the whole area. It definitely sounds like it's coming further inside of this dwarven fortress. But other than that, you start to hear something, a whole different noise. And it's almost like this screaming and growling. And you hear them all coming down like the halls. And it sounds like there is a lot of them. Alright. Once you guys are loaded up, there should be the top left.
Yep. Vision problems.
Again?
No, I said no vision problems.
Oh, okay. Are you freaking kidding me?
Nope, I'm good. I moved my token just to be sure.
Alright, so everyone can see?
Oh no,
Yep.
too late there.
So I can hear him moving down all kinds of halls and stuff like that.
So,
It seems like
for you guys, it's a little more difficult, but you can definitely hear kind of down this way more than anything. You can also hear down here, like Varys especially, you're like, oh, okay, there's definitely something moving down this way. Rain, you definitely know something are starting to move down, maybe over in maybe this might be a hall or something. You're not 100% sure, but there are things moving. So you guys have like kind of a split second each to think of what you want to do. Essentially, I'm kind of giving you a turn. So what are you going to do? So you know what? Let's just get right into it.
I'm going to whimper.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna clear this.
I guess I'll prepare my. What do I have? Anything left? Shoot.
Just roll your initiative there.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, Varys, you had your one match. That's
One
it.
game, and now
Yeah.
now I'm done.
You're back to shit again. That is not what I wanted to do, but
How the hell do I make this better?
I can't hunt for arrows in here in a split second, can I?
you got 6 seconds to tell me what you want to do. Put it that way. All right. So is everyone on there?
Yep.
Okay. So strike. No
I
movement.
guess I will ready my bow for anything. I guess it looks aggressive that comes near us, and I guess I will steady aim. Well, I guess I can't aim because I have no target, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can use that unless you're actually shooting that turn, right? Can you use it?
Well, you ready at the action before the turn before your on your next attack, so it gives me bonus on my next attack roll.
Okay. See, those are the kind of things we're gonna have to just work together with, guys. Yeah, as a bonus action, give yourself advantage on the next attack roll on the current turn. I can't remember. Does your turn end? I think, yeah, your turn would end. Yeah. So technically, no. You couldn't use it on a ready to action because that's your reaction.
Okay, all right. Then I will just ready it for anything that looks aggressive.
Okay. All right. Oh, we getting a bunch of rolls here? Oh, yeah, I'm not even caught up here. No, the owl got killed. It disappeared. All right, Theron.
I'll motion Rain over to me and hold my quarterstaff through the ballista slit for her, and pull out my sword with my other hand, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Rain.
I'll say to Theron, you don't have to do that. But I will go and take it. Can't move. There. A quarterstaff fits through here, right?
Yes.
So thank you.
I would nod, but it's not my turn.
I'm sure you can nod as a free action.
Not until its turn. Not acceptable. Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
I look as though I want to nod.
All right, Sienna.
So, would I be able to hear the noises that were coming from here, or?
Yeah, you guys can kind of hear them all around. You're not really sure exactly where kind of like the concentrated is, as you kind of hear it echoing through all of these halls.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to here then. Just like ready an attack. Ready an attack. Through here of like Sacred Flame, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Varys.
I will stand up and move over to here, and I will ready an attack through this slit here.
Okay, and I
Okay,
assume...
just
Go on.
sorry. Sorry. Let Vice finish first. But a thought just occurred to me.
I think Varys is done, aren't you?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, so is taking the quarterstaff from Theron can that be like a free action?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Can I drink this potion of giant strength?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can't remember what that does. Hang on. It's just in my inventory, but I haven't got a thing for it.
Doesn't it make it your strength like 24 or some shit?
Some ridiculous shit like that. Yeah. Buff rain. There we go. Potion giant strength.
Well, you have to use strength for the quarterstaff instead of dex like me, so that'll help a lot.
Here we are. When you drink this potion, your strength score changes for 1 hour. I can't remember what type of giant it was. Can you? I think it was stone giant.
I remember 24.
Okay, that's not one of these numbers.
Yeah, I know.
21. I think if I think it's stone giant and you think it's 24, then it's probably 23.
You didn't write it in there, eh? When you...
I dragged it across from the compendium, but it just says Potion of Giant Strength when you drag it across.
Technically,
And I did click it, but there's no other details.
Should be in here somewhere on the donation
Yeah.
loot. I'm just gonna.
It'll be in there someplace.
Superior healing. It's not that one. No. Guess that's the benefit of having it all saved here.
Yep.
Oh man, how long ago was that you got that? A long time?
I don't know. It could have been.
Oh, it was.
This just seems like the right time for it. Yeah.
Can anyone else see it in there? I'm sure I would have wrote it down. I don't know why.
What kind of giant strength is it?
That's what
This is what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Well, Hill Giant is uncommon. Frost Stone are rare. Fire rare. Cloud very rare. Storm legendary.
I'm pretty sure it was Stone Giant.
I thought it was Stone Giant too.
That one's 23 strength.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't see it, so yeah, like I'm fine with that.
Okay. 23 it is.
Yeah, you think of oh, Stone Giant Strength. Yeah, I see it.
Excellent. And the quarterstaff is +5, right?
Correct, yeah.
So
But you're not attuned to it.
oh.
Don't normal magic weapons not require attunement?
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure any magical weapon needs attunement.
Really? Yeah.
Doesn't it?
I thought there were specific ones that said that if it specifically said that it was attunement required, then it was. But I thought there were some that just
Right.
Mm.
I thought they were basically just like a +1 or plus whatever. It was regular, but unless it specifically said like a singing sword or something like that.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I'm just gonna look up quarterstaff +3. There we go.
It's too good to be even on here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, yeah, you're good. You're good. Yep. Yeah, it's like it has to be a specific item.
So
There would
better
have
send
felt
me in.
awful if he gave you a staff that didn't have any extra benefit.
Hey, good luck.
We better send some stuff into this room now, though, huh?
piece of wood.
All right.
There's metal on it too.
All right, so Varys, you're done. Okay, strike. I'm just gonna continue to keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
All right. So we're just gonna start getting into this. So all of a sudden, you start to hear some noises coming from everywhere. Sienna and Varys, you guys kind of hear something down these halls, but it almost sounds like something maybe running farther down to the south past it. You don't actually hear anything coming up these halls. However, Rain, you do notice. I'm just trying to figure out order of things here.
Oh, the moonbeam is still showing on the map. I think that would be gone now.
Well, how long does it last?
A minute.
Yeah, it'd be gone at this point. So I'm
Got
just...
another one of those handy. That would be useful.
I do, but my action was offing, so that's fine.
No, yeah, I understand.
60. All right, this is gonna take some work here on my end of things, just so you guys know. So you notice something running past this hall right here. I don't know who can see it. It looks like only Rain. Even Rain you wouldn't even notice till it got to about here. And you notice something running past this hall, but it happens so fast that you barely even know what's happening. But you do know, and you can hear it. It's moving. What you think maybe up to this door.
Okay, so I'll call out. There's something in the hall here. It's beyond.
There's something there. It's not your turn, but yeah, Theron.
Yeah.
So, Theron, you can give me a perception.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I barely had a line to it, so like I doubt unless I happened to be looking right there that I would have seen anything.
Yeah, give me a perception. You got Rain right in front of you as you're passing her a staff, and
Okay, I see.
yeah, I mean you're kind of like looking in there. Yeah, you don't notice.
Whoops.
You don't notice anything go by, but the noises are starting to get louder, so you're pretty sure something's happening.
And I hear from this direction mostly, correct?
At this point now, it sounds mostly like it's over here. Over here. Switching between like a million layers here. And then same thing, Rain. You see another one running past that one that just went past you, kind of thing.
Okay, if the sounds from the doors are dwindling and I'm hearing it more from there, then I'll put the sword back away. And, well, yeah, I'll just put my sword away instead of dropping it.
Okay. I'm just gonna organize all this shit.
I clicked done, but nothing happened.
All right, Rain.
Okay, so I'm gonna step back to yeah. Give everyone a clear shot. And can I hold an action to cast Moonbeam?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to, like, ready it, for sure. I have no problem with that.
Yep, so I'll ready an action to cast Moonbeam in the same place as before.
Okay, so you've moved there. You can give me an intelligence check.
Okay. I'm not intelligent enough to find it on my sheet.
Okay. All right, is that everything?
Yeah. What does my intelligence? Does my intelligence show that was a bad place to stand, or?
I guess that's yet to be determined. All right, Sienna.
Righty.
I think I might as well just keep holding it for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Varys.
Yeah, I am gonna hold. Yeah, just keep holding in action. For this area here. The longbow.
Okay, sounds good. All right. What do we got here? All right, strike.
Do I know anything about ghosts, or I know we've seen banshees, or anything that might help us based on what we've just heard?
The fact that you haven't seen anything, you just hear these like screams kind of going throughout the halls. Yeah, you're not really sure what these are, but I'll tell you right now, you're pretty sure that it's not a banshee that you're hearing right now.
All right. I will keep my action ready and just ask the group, should we try the doors and try to get through those doors down there? See if we can get access to Rain, and that's it.
Okay. That's everything?
Yep. Done.
Okay. So, Rain, you notice right out beside you, kind of right there, something comes up. And it kind of looks like it's heading towards this door, but then it kind of turns and sees you. And now it's kind of like clawing at the wall, trying to get at you. It's like reaching through. It kind of looks like it's starting to peel its body a little bit, but you don't think it'll actually be able to get through there. When you look at this thing, actually, I do have a picture somewhere. No, not like that. Like this. And this is what it looks like. And you're pretty sure
Ew.
that this is some undead-looking dwarf.
Yes.
Huh.
So it is smaller, and it looks like it would have an easier time than maybe the rest of you to try to squeeze through there. Not to mention it's fairly skinny, and it is like kind of getting you. Its tongue is like nearly reaching you as it's like reaching out towards you, but it doesn't actually get to you. And then, Rain, all of a sudden you start to hear up here. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong layer. Up here, it sounds like something's bashing on this door trying to get through.
Okay. So I assume the door's locked.
Guess you're gonna find out.
I guess so.
That's what I was rolling your intelligence for, is to see if you realized that door was actually shut or not.
Okay, I see. Alrighty. Do I...
It's not your turn.
Isn't...
Yeah, so.
No. Okay.
But yeah, that's what you got going on.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
So Theron.
Here, I'm gonna pull out my bow and ready an arrow to the left through the ballista slot here.
Like down this way?
You said like a 90-degree field, so like directly in front of me, maybe a little bit to the south. I guess. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Like,
yeah, you don't have to. I get it. You're pretty much whatever this is pretty much where you're looking.
yeah, I know my field of vision isn't quite where it's lit up, but yeah, just right there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So all of a sudden, you guys start to hear. It sounds like more of these things are starting to pile up at that door, Rain, and it sounds like they're just kind of like beating up against it. The one kind of to like up here to the north and the left side, so over here.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't caught
Yeah.
on.
Okay. So I'll call out and say to everybody, it's some kind of a undead dwarf with a super long tongue.
So
and then
so yeah, just let me. I got lots of movement here before you. So we got you, Rain. You see another one running past here. Mm-hmm. Now I assume you were reading your moonbeam from here, correct?
sorry.
You were readying your moonbeam for up here.
That's right. Yeah. So if I see anything going in that zone, like the stairs where the moonbeam was last time, basically.
Okay. So, Theron, you do see something run by quickly.
Okay.
So I'll allow you to shoot at it, but it's 3/4 cover to shoot through this one. It's 3/4 cover to shoot through this one. Does that make sense?
Or just 3/4 cover total.
No.
1.5 cover.
Yeah, 1.5 cover basically.
I
So,
mean, at that point, isn't it like total cover?
Shoot yourself in the foot.
no, it's not total cover. You still get a chance. You still see something there running by.
Might roll like Varys.
You just have to roll very high, like very high.
Like a 30.
Come on, 10 more. Yeah, I don't think it's enough.
Definitely not enough. All right. Let me bring this shit up. Okay. All right. So, and then it just kind of goes out of your view as this thing continues to keep moving up. Okay. Sorry, guys. And then same thing. Another one goes by. You guys aren't ready for that. So same window there, Theron and Rain. You see one kind of running by there. And again, you see another one going by. How many of them are there? And then Rain, you see another one. It's kind of coming up to this door here. I don't know if you can see that actually. Can you see that? Yeah, you can.
Yes, I see. Yes,
you
yeah,
can just
I can see that. Yeah.
So you see another one kind of coming up to that door, and then you see actually another one come up as well. And you're starting to realize that there are a lot of these things. All right, Rain.
Okay. So I'll call out to everyone that there's at least 3 or 4 coming up to the doors here, and some more on the doors by me. And I'm gonna puff poison spray through this slot. Is that gonna be okay?
If that's what you want to do, yeah, it's got 10 feet range, so
Yeah.
you could hit.
Doesn't
this one.
doesn't get cover from that, does it?
No, because it's a con save, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Rain, you cast this poison spray, and you can tell it like gets into its lungs and its face, but you can just tell that it has not affected it whatsoever.
Okay. And I'll take a step. Oops. Come on, Rain. Can't move for the ghouls. I'll take a step back into the middle here because those tongues down. And I suppose that means I don't have the ready moonbeam, does it? Next time. They haven't broken the door down yet, anyways. Okay. That's me.
Just keep in mind you have a potion of giant strength too, right?
Yeah, that's the one I took.
Yeah.
Um,
You'll be able to hold a lot of things with that. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Cyanna.
Okay. Do I hear anything on my side?
You're not hearing anything, but you definitely hear a bunch of noise at this door now.
Okay. You mean this door, right?
Sorry, I'm on the wrong layer. Nope, your door right in front of you.
I hear a lot of noise. Okay. Hmm. I am going to go here. And I guess, yeah. Does this door look like it's gonna break soon?
Technically, nothing's even hit that door yet, so you're not sure. But that door does look very sturdy. It's you can tell by looking at it. It's a dwarven-made door, and it looks very sturdy. It is like a oak, but it looks like very thick oak with like iron bands that go around it, and like iron hinges and iron handles and whatnot.
I guess I'll just move up here and then ready a Sacred Flame this area.
Okay, sounds good. All right, clearly fucked up one of these, so we're gonna go like that, and we're just gonna go like that. Okay, Varys.
All right, I'll move up just behind Strike. I will yell to Rain to brace the door or find something to put in front of it to try to keep them out.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
And then I will ready an attack this way as well again and end my turn.
All right, and then Rain, you start to see more of these things running past. Theron, you already used your reaction, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But now, Rain, you can see that there's actually 2 of these things. They've noticed you, and they're trying to like rip through these walls and try to get to you. But they're proving to be unsuccessful. And as you're looking at it, you're pretty sure it'd be very, very difficult for them to get through it. especially considering you yourself can't get through them and none of your party can. So you're pretty sure you're gonna be okay, but you're not 100% sure whether they start ripping their arms off or whatnot. You don't really know, but
Okay.
it's kind of that's definitely in the back of your mind as this is all happening. All right, strike.
So you said we definitely heard him scratching at this door, right?
No,
but
you
also
can
said
hear them. They're not scratching at that door yet. You can just hear them on the other side of it.
And you said there was definitely some banging on this door, right?
100%. It sounds like they're trying to break through that one.
I will run up here so I get a better view of it. And keep my aim. And so they're bashing at this door, but I just hear them on the other side of this one down here.
Yeah, like you can definitely hear them on this side bashing at it. This one you can just kind of hear them moving and groaning and kind of screaming.
All right, then I will keep aim at this door.
Okay.
And I guess, so I can use my steady aim because it says advantage on your next attack roll on your current turn. So I can use steady aim here because it's not on my next action, it's on my next attack roll. So even though my reaction will be...
But current turn is what it says, doesn't it?
But so turn is right now?
Yeah, like at the
And
end of it.
and round is the whole thing?
It's like if you got cursed with something, and then it says at the end of your turn, you make another wisdom save.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, I got you. All right.
You also can't move at all on your turn to be able to use it.
That's true, too.
Okay.
We'll learn this. We'll learn it. It's a new one. He's trying to figure every little way he can use it to his advantage, so...
I'll figure out one way. Eventually.
All right, so Rain, these ones you can tell are just trying to get to you. They're like ripping at this wall. They're kind of like working with each other, trying to squeeze in. But if anything, they're kind of screwing themselves over, as in basically like one's trying to reach through and the other one's trying to reach in as well, plugging the gap even more, making it like completely impossible for them to get through from what you can tell. Theron.
A tank, yay!
Okay, so the one that's at the left there, I assume they have the same covers that the one running past had.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll try it anyway. I'll shoot a couple his way. Oof. I think I hit the wall right next to me.
You hit yourself.
Well, good thing my AC is 17 and not 8.
Your arrow did fall on the ground, though. Right in front of you.
That's something.
Unfortunately, he's going to miss there. It's a very tough shot trying to... Basically, I'm just doing 2 3/4 cover. So you can still see it. So it's basically +5 for each one of those. So -10, I should say, to your roll.
Oh, it's better than just standing there and just not doing anything, so... Alright, that'll be it for me.
Okay. Alright, so these things are now starting to try and break this door. It sounds loud. It sounds like there's many of them. Rain, you've seen at least 6 of them kind of run past. It's definitely weighing on your mind. You're like, uh-oh. And... Okay, you can hear the door starting to snap. They're breaking it sounds like. Alright, Rain.
Okay. So I couldn't... If I dash to the door, that's my action, right? So I can actually hold the door.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hold the door. It would be... Yep, you'd have to use your action to get there. However, it doesn't mean you can't still kind of go there and kind of hold it. At that point, it would become like a contest if there's something tried to break through on their turn. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, so I can hold it on their turn.
Yeah, so basically you're moving up to the door and then you're just trying to hold it closed. So it's kind of like your free action to just like, you're interacting with the door to try and hold it.
Yeah, okay. I say in my best strength potion voice, I'll hold the door.
And it looks like you can make it all the way there with your dash.
Yes,
So
yeah,
you should
I
be good.
counted earlier. Yeah. There's so many ghouls I can't move. Well,
So, Theron, what can you see? Okay, so you can't see. Well, we'll leave that one, but we're going to hide this guy.
Stroll to the door like I'm going.
All right, so yeah, Rain, when you get it, you definitely like almost get these like cold sweats as you're like, holy shit, why did I decide to do this? And you can tell there are things scratching and like clawing at this door. It's definitely a very uneasy feeling. All right, that's your turn. Okay. All right, and we're just going to leave that. Cyanna.
I'm just going to continue holding the action.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Keep in mind, guys, you can move and swap places here and there. Theron doesn't have to be a fat ass blocking the door the whole time.
yeah.
Also, might be a really good spot for Varys.
So is choking on your last bit of coffee?
Yeah,
there,
sorry.
Tony?
Yeah, that's the last bit of
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Don't have anything I can do, do I? Would Shield of Faith have worn off yet? Probably, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I think we agreed that you couldn't actually cast it where she was at the time, but I'm going to assume that you figured that out.
I assumed we could. That's the meaning I got. 'Cause you said it would go through a window, right?
You can go through a window, but when you actually cast it, she was down here, and you couldn't see her.
Right.
Yeah, you couldn't actually see her at that time, but we're gonna move past that. I'm not gonna fucking lay on that. So yeah, you did have concentration on her, but how long does it last?
It's not long. Like,
Isn't it? I think it's
10 minutes. Oh,
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Still active. Still active.
Okay.
We'll assume it's been 5 minutes since the time
Okay.
you cast it. So like 50 rounds.
So that's +2 to AC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't really do anything. Fuck.
I think you're right.
I think I'll just stay here and continue holding the action there. That's
Okay.
all we can do.
Sounds good. All right. So I have to make a roll here. So Varys, it's not your turn yet, just so you know.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Actually, I should be doing that. Okay. Good enough. You guys can still hear like noises kind of coming down on this side of the doors, but you don't hear anything actually beating up against those doors at this time. All right, Varys, sorry. It is your turn.
All right, so we gathered me to push Theron as an attack or an action. I know we talked about it last time, and I thought it was an attack, essentially. And I could only push him 5 feet, or I could hold an action to swap places with him, but I would not be able to hold an attack.
Yeah, so you're using your ready to action to move, basically. That's kind of
But
what
I
you
could,
do. But
since I have
you can push
two
him.
attacks, I
Yep.
could push him.
Yes.
Could I say push without
Yes.
trying to make him go prone?
Yes.
You could just
Yeah, just push him, basically. Get the fuck out of my way. Is
Could I move him 5 foot back towards the other doors here?
Yep.
So I'll do that. I'll use the attack to push him 5 feet back and say, get the fuck out of the way.
So
And then take his spot. So
Okay.
I'd still roll for that, right?
well, technically it would be a contest.
Okay.
And the only thing that kind of makes me not think where Theron would be like, yeah, no problem, is he's focusing, trying to shoot
Yeah.
through this these two little cracks, and he's focusing pretty hard.
Yep.
Obviously. So yeah, I mean, I have no problem with you just pushing him, but I guess the only thing I would be wary of is, does he go prone or not?
Okay.
So let's, Theron, so you're going to do a contest, and Theron, if I'm assuming you can go dexterity, if your acrobatics is higher than his strength, basically, so you're going to be, I think it's athletics you use, isn't it? Or is it strength straight up? Yeah, athletics. And then the defending gets to use athletics or acrobatics. Somehow it was right on that page. That's convenient.
So if I notice that it's him trying to push me out of the way, and I don't want to contest it, he still has to use his action to push me out of the way correctly. He just automatically wins the contest.
Yeah, like if say like you're conscious of him coming up to you, because you would be, you'd just be like, oh, whatever, push me out of the way, whatever. But this is the first time it's kind of happened, and you're focusing, kind of looking through these cracks, so you don't really see him coming. So whether you have the acrobatics to kind of stay on your feet as he does it is kind of the question right now. He's going to push you no matter what. It's just whether, in fact, you fall prone on the ground or whether you manage to keep your footing.
So it'll be like a dexterity saving throw?
No, it's acrobatics. So
Acrobatics,
it'll be his athletics versus... You can use athletics or acrobatics, whatever you choose. I'm assuming acrobatics.
I'll take the one I'm proficient in.
Yeah. So
I use athletics straight, right?
Oh, nice. Yeah, you just use athletics no matter what, Varys.
Damn it. Yeah, that's not working.
No, it's good. Either way, you're gonna push him because I assume that Theron is just gonna allow it. And well, Theron, I assume you're gonna allow it.
Yeah.
Because he's
I won't resist him. I'll just try to keep my balance.
Okay. And you do. He just pushes out your way, and Theron, you kind of lose your footing, but you manage to catch yourself, and you do not fall prone. Varys, you take his spot with a movement if you like.
Yep, and I'll just say, hey, sorry, just wanted to try to get a shot off. And then I will attempt to shoot this guy here with longbow. Don't fuck me over. And it probably did.
It's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit. Holy shit. Alright.
9 damage too, wow.
That's a sharpshooter.
Kind of right in its side, and you can tell it's like no longer trying to like go through this wall, and it's just trying to like relocate kind of what's just happened to it.
Alright, and then I'm gonna move back up here.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, so this thing, you could tell it's like kind of not really scratching through that wall anymore. But it's going to stay there because it's dumb as fuck. Alright, strike.
Guess I will keep my ready to action.
Okay, sounds good.
And I guess that's it. Yep.
Okay. So I am going to do 2 things now. So first of all, for these. Okay. That's the last one. Okay, so all of a sudden you guys start to hear these things are now banging on this door here to the south. These you guys here. They are scratching at this wall now.
Good.
And Meg. Okay, Meg. These things are trying to push through the door. So you are going to give me a strength. Well, is it a save? I think it's just athletics, actually. Now,
Athletics check.
Yeah. So what have you done to your character sheet? Have you actually changed?
I just boosted my strength.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how. Yeah.
I boosted my AC as well for the Shield of Faith.
+9 to athletics.
No, sick.
Okay. All right. So these things are trying to break free. So they are pushing against you. Can you hold them back? Considering I rolled less than a 9, it is definitely you're gonna hold it with no issues.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So these things are trying to push through this door, but you're holding it with no issues at this point. All right, Theron.
Okay, so I saw rain run north. I hear the ones to the south. I'm torn. I'm gonna run north. Use all my movement to go here, and I'm already a bow shot to my left through that ballista.
Through here?
Yep, I wanted to go right up to it, but somebody pushed me south, so I didn't have enough movement.
Fair enough. All right. Okay, we're moving past all those. All right, Rain.
Okay, yeah. What can I? Is there anything I can cast through a door?
I don't think so. You have to have a line of sight with the target in order to cast anything against it. There is one thing that you can cast, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, but there is one thing you can cast that'll help you here.
Okay. I don't have Turn Undead in yet, do I? I can't cast. Well, Moonbeam just says within range.
Mm-hmm.
So can I cast that through the door?
No, because when you cast it, it would cast it right on top of you because you don't have line of sight of where you're trying to cast it.
Yeah.
You need to have a clear view of the target you plan on casting it, or it just casts in front of you. Say there were actual windows in front of like Varus and Strike and all them. If they were to use spells, they would have to break that window first, or it would literally just cast on the outside of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Command you have to be able to see. Would entangle on the door help?
I don't think so. I think more simple.
Mending! Can I cast mending on the door? Excellent. Okay, I should cast mending on the door.
There you go. Smart move. Okay, so yeah, the door is kind of breaking a little bit in places. You can obviously see it, but you're kind of repairing it, and then I assume you go back to holding it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, is that everything?
There is.
Okay.
Here, do my crafting.
All right, Cyanna.
No.
I'm just curious. Ghouls aren't fiends, are they?
Are they're not what? You can give. Well, just give me a religion.
Shit.
You're not sure, but you're pretty sure they're undead.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm just gonna ready an attack for like the door here.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, it's everything.
Okay. Varus.
I'll move back down here. And I'll try to hit this guy again here.
Okay. Yep, hit. Nice hit again. Gets it right in the chest.
Got it. All right.
Yep. Still alive though.
All right. I will do a second attack on him again.
Okay. All right, hit. Okay. Yeah, you managed to kill him, and he's kind of like plugging the window right now.
Fuck. All right. I will move back up here.
Why won't you die?
And end my turn there.
Now we're gonna move past. All right, straight.
I guess I will continue with my ready to action.
Okay. All right. So, at this point, you guys are kind of just doing the same thing over and over, and we could do this for hours until Rain is pretty much ready to basically transform into wild shape. But you kind of need a short rest to do that, Rain. So, what's going to happen here is you guys kind of continue to do the same thing. And Varys, you have, unfortunately, by killing this this ghoul, he's like literally like plugged the window, and you can no longer see down that hole.
Right.
So you guys are realizing you don't see anything else. You do hear them kind of beating up against this door for a while, but it kind of just stops after some time.
Wait, but I've got my super strength and
Yes.
magic staff.
Yeah. No, we're gonna get to that.
Can I not let? I'm gonna let them in.
You want to let them in?
I need to-
Like if you want to let them in, we can roll. We can definitely do that. I figured you were just gonna keep holding the door and mend it. And...
I don't know. This potion only lasts an hour, and I could kick their asses.
It's your call. You let me know what you want to do, and then I'll figure it out.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
So you're gonna continue to hold the door?
Yes, I'll hold the door.
And then the rest of you, there's really not much you can do. Especially now, Varys, you've kind of plugged that window. So the rest of you are kind of just waiting. Theron, what were you gonna do? You're just gonna same thing. You're kind of just watching that door from where you are.
I was gonna move up to the ballista here, but I wanted to say to Rain, like, if she uses her moonbeam, will it reach through the door, even if it's on this side?
No, it would cast on this side of it.
But would the range of this like moonbeam be on this side? That's what I mean.
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, to be honest,
And I'd be
you know,
asking because I don't understand it completely.
Yeah, that's definitely a complicated question, to be honest. But it does, when you cast a spell, it casts on the side of where you cast it. So
Correct. So like the center of the radius would be on this side of the door, but then would
yes,
the spell itself from where it's cast reach to the other side? That's what I was wondering.
I'm gonna say no, just because they can't actually see that side. It's kind of same like if you were to cast Fireball. Yeah, it goes around corners and whatnot, but it can't go through like things that are closed or full cover, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, I can step back, cast Moonbeam where I'm standing, and then you guys can shoot arrows at them through the arrow slits as they come through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll want to
Fine.
stand at a
It's-
spot where they can only come at you one at a time if you do that, because you don't want to be surrounded.
Yeah, you'd have to go down pretty much where you were before to 300 it.
Yeah.
Or right
Yeah.
there, right here.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Like if you cast it here and you stood here,
Yep.
that'd
Yeah,
be
but
your best chance
if
if
she
you let open the
stood-
door. That's if you let open the door.
You also have to think if she stands here, once they get to here, no one can see them to help. So if they're all stacked up in this little area, no one's really. I mean, you might be able to see them here just a little bit, but once they get to here, it's all up to her to kill them.
And she has a powerful weapon, but not a high AC.
Yeah. So I think
Sure.
if we can get them down here, at least with people moving in and out of here, we can get attacks all through here. Even if she puts the moonbeam up here and then ends down here.
But they'll be able to flood in faster than the spiders would have been. That's the biggest concern.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would assume these. You can't get past these, right, Jedi? Like they can't climb over them.
Like
Ballistas, yeah, you
The
move over them.
ballistas.
I mean, they can climb over them if they wanted to, for sure.
Okay.
It'd be difficult
Fine.
terrain, no question about it. But like before you guys continue your planning, Rain, you're gonna have to give me 2 more athletics to see if these
Okay.
things before you guys plan too much. This is obviously taking time. Oh, thank God. Fuck, I rolled high on that one.
It must have been a 24.
Okay, this one you should be okay. You should be okay, Rain. Okay, good.
Yeah, I am strong.
Those athletic checks are awesome.
Yeah.
I
fuck.
know, right?
I thought you were fucked on that first one. Okay, so yeah, you guys you're kind of talking back and forth now. This kind of makes sense as you're all kind of just waiting for something to happen. But Rain, I'm assuming what's happening is they're attacking the door. You're mending, you're holding it, you're mending, you're holding it. That's
Yes.
what I'm assuming.
Yes, I would do this. Yeah, I think this is the safe option.
Okay, so it kind of goes by for at least a couple minutes while you guys make your plans here. So now you guys are free to just kind of decide what you're going to do here and then let me know.
Can we still hear the noises?
Oh yeah, but you
Okay.
guys no longer hear the noises here. And keep in mind too, Meg, you're talking to these guys, kind of making plans as well, so they're hearing that as well.
Yeah. Okay. So there is the option to be just quiet for a few minutes and see if they go away. I'm not going to get out of this room until they go away.
It's up to you guys. You
Yeah.
guys decide what you want to do.
Yeah, if you
If they end up breaking through or don't go away, we could always revert to Plan B.
also if we since she has that giant strength, getting through this door would be easier if we could do it in under an hour. But that means killing probably all of them for her to walk through anyway.
I can't get out of here within an hour.
I'm gonna cast message and message Rain and say, just start saying out loud, all right, let's just leave here, let's just get out of here, and don't let them know that we're just gonna wait it out. That way they'll hear you, and hopefully if they understand, then they'll go away and things will settle and we can get a little rest.
Okay. Message back to Strike. Well, it might work, although they did try and rip their own arms off to get through a wall at me, so it's possible I won't. Anyway.
You can just give me an intelligence, Rain. Varys and Theron, you can also give me intelligence.
I'm as clever as they are. I'm strong. I am not intelligent.
Oh my god, you guys.
Jeez.
Not smart. I just shoot things. That's all I do.
Oh my god.
Wow, you're all stupid.
All right.
I shoot bow.
You think strength is a very good idea.
Oh god.
Strike smart. We do strike plan.
Oh boy.
Strike.
all my
plan,
ideas in the damn dungeon have not worked out well, so we're
I
at the
do
start.
plan.
And we're at the start of the dungeon.
To an altar.
Can't even get in. Ugh.
Okay.
Aaron,
I
what
would,
is
I would do this plan. Right, everyone. Let's go away. Leave them alone.
Okay.
Theron makes fake footstep sounds fading away.
Standing in one spot, just.
Yep.
All right, so a couple minutes goes by, Rain, and they just keep ripping at this door. They sound very bestial in nature, I guess you could say. But let's do. We're gonna do another 2, Rain. Athletics.
All right.
Okay, and one more.
Oh, I hate to see it.
Oh,
Ooh.
No.
what's happening?
Okay, so
Dice gods have decided.
It's the good idea.
so after they kind of have like you guys kind of like let's walk away. They keep ripping at this door and they start to push it open on you. As they're pushing it open, you can see like 3 or 4 of them in the hall, Rain, just slightly, and they kind of like break the handle and the lock right off of this thing, and you can hear it like fall to the ground. But you manage to like secure the door back closed. Luckily, somehow. You're lucky I rolled shit on that one. And you do manage to close it, but you're, like, even with your mending at this point, you're not going to be able to fix that lock without, kind of putting it back into place. So this thing no longer has a handle or a lock kind of that, like, holds it. So it's basically you just pushing against them at this point.
Okay, so I say they've broken the lock off. I think we're gonna have to take them out.
You're
Like that idea.
You're still holding them. Like, for the most part, there was only one point where they kind of pushed through.
Do you think you can let 1 or 2 in, or are they all just going to flood in?
If you can peek through, you want to cast the moonbeam on them, or do you want to do it in the room after they come in?
I think I would have to run away from the door and cast Moonbeam in front of it. I don't know which end of the room to go.
Go south, so we all get shots as they run down the hall.
Sounds fair. Okay. So can I go ahead and do that then?
So
I'm gonna
just,
move up and
like, I'm just gonna say it, like,
turn,
you're
yeah.
overcoming these things.
Okay.
Right? So, like, yeah, they broke the lock, but you're still holding it closed.
Okay.
So that's, it's totally your, like, if it's like, oh, I can't do this, you don't have that in your mind. It's more of like, ah, shit, they broke the lock now.
Okay. All right. I'll keep trying then. More rounds.
It's up to you.
The trouble is, if they break through, presumably, then they could attack me straight away, right?
If they break through, you're really not sure. You don't know what kind of the situation is on the other side of that door.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll try a couple more goes of holding it then.
Okay.
I think I can take it.
Just roll twice. Okay. You do manage to hold it. Both times. So,
Jedi, you said that this door down here was like super heavy duty.
yeah.
All right. Go ahead. I'm just thinking in my head right now.
Okay. So, Rain, you continue to hold this door, and it almost seems like they're starting to give up. As it kind of sounds like maybe less of them are clawing at this door now, and maybe they're starting to move past. And Varys and Cyanna, you can both give me a perception with disadvantage.
Damn it.
Got a 20 on one there, too. Okay, Varys, you're pretty sure you see at least one of these things moving past that dead one that's kind of like blocking the door. But it's like so minuscule of a spot, you just kind of think you see something going by. It's definitely not arrow worthy.
All right. I'm too far away. I will walk slowly up to Strike and ask him quietly to cast message to Rain, saying that I think that they're moving away from the door. I thought I saw one go south.
All right, I will message that to Rain. and say, at some point you might want to try barricading the door with the ballistas.
Are the ballistas movable?
Not to any of them, but a stone giant, maybe.
Yes. Alrighty. Is
I
there
will,
anything else movable?
before she does that, I will say to Strike. Oh shit! I guess I don't know because she never said that the door handle was down. So nope, never mind.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Strike
No.
and Theron. Theron, can you see the door from there? I don't think you can. Honestly.
The light shows it, but I don't think I actually can. If you account for what I should actually be able to see.
I'll just move that dynamic lighting to the corner like it would be. Can you see the door there? Yeah, no. No, you can't. Alright, so you don't see the door. But you're trying to look through that door the whole time, so I'll assume that you've moved to there. Because you would have realized when you got there, oh, I can't see the door from there.
I mean, like, I could...
Either way, Strike,
Strike,
you can give me a... just a normal perception. And Theron, you can give me a perception with disadvantage if you move behind Strike. Strike, you notice the door handle gets locked off. It's hard to see, but you're pretty sure it kind of gets knocked off on the other side. You just kind of see like a little bit of a hole there. And Theron, you notice it as well. Oh, disadvantage. Yeah, no, you heard something fall on the other side. You can't see the hole. You know the door's falling apart. Put it that way.
Okay. And can we tell that the sounds are like lessening a little bit?
No, you guys can't really determine that from there.
Okay. She's still under siege.
So, Rain, you're gonna... Oh, go on.
And I check in with my horse.
Sure.
Okay. I ask my horse if there's any issues outside.
You hear nothing from your horse. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, she replies everything's okay. All your horses are dead!
Kill them all!
Yeah. No, your horses are fine. She replies everything's fine.
Okay, alright. Good.
She said the owl's missing. Where'd that owl go?
Thank you, yeah. I'll be back.
Alright, so time just continues to go on here. Rain, give me another.
Alrighty.
Yes. Oh, thank God. Man, I rolled high on that. Ooh, wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you can tell it's definitely lessening and lessening. Sienna, you can give me a disadvantage perception.
Oh my God, he's gotta be joking.
He didn't see anything. But Rain, you feel like there's got to only be one, maybe two on the other side of this wall. You're not really sure, but you know for sure that these things are either giving up or maybe planning something else. You're not really sure, but there definitely only seems to be one kind of clawing at this door at this point.
Alrighty. I shall attempt to be very quiet.
Okay.
Even stealth?
You don't have to. So, time goes on. This thing you can tell it's still trying, and then it just kind of, you can hear it, Rain. It just starts walking back down the hall. You can tell that it's kind of giving up. Maybe they're planning something. Maybe they found another way. You're not really sure, but you can give me a perception. Oof. Okay. You just know that there's no more noise on the other side of that door currently where you are.
All right. So can I gingerly let go of the door?
Mm-hmm.
And go over to this ballista and try and grab it.
Sure.
Okay,
I don't know
and
what
try
that strength.
and,
Can you do anything gingerly?
Yeah, I stomp over to the ballista.
Gingerly now.
So shall I pop a strength check on this to see if
Yeah,
I can wrench the
athletics.
thing?
Athletics, and you can
Athletics.
also... Well, give me an athletics to determine how well you pull this thing off the ground. Okay. Yeah, you managed to break it. Now give me a stealth to see how loud you are with it.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, wait, is she gonna rip that up and then rip?
So, yeah, you managed to just kind of get it right by the weak point, right at its base where it pivots, and you just pull it right up, and fortunately it's quite old, so it just snap, like a quick snap, and you do manage to pull it out of the ground. It's quite heavy and very difficult to move, but with you, it's more of a balancing act rather than actually being able to hold it. So it's quite difficult to move, but you know that you got to get to that door as soon as possible. Also, that door, you're very sure that door opens towards you. I don't know if we went over that.
Okay, yeah, no, we didn't. But so I'll carry it over here and try and wedge it up against the door.
Okay. So give me an intelligence.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
What do you want?
You throw it in front of the door. Anyways.
I whispered to Strike, is the door fixed? I heard it breaking.
The handle's broken off.
Did she fix it?
She's trying to put the ballista in front of it.
I move heavy object.
Should she fix the door first?
Okay.
No, I'll message Rain and say, can you mend the door handle now that they're not there?
Oh, I don't know. Possibly. This is my new problem-solving strategy now.
So, Rain, in order to do that, you realize you'd have to open the door and grab that handle to actually secure it in place and mend it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
You can't just fabric a door handle out of fucking nothing.
Okay, I shall, can I, do a perception check again to see if I hear anything outside? Listen at the door.
Sure, yep. After you throw that down. You think you might hear something down the hall, but it definitely sounds like maybe one, maybe two, and they don't seem to be coming to that door. So it seems like you were quiet enough.
All right. So, can I try pushing the door open and seeing if I can snatch up the handle?
If that's what you want to do, first of all, you'd have to move the ballista.
Okay, I shall move the ballista.
Okay, give me another stealth.
I drag it across the floor with a horrible screeching noise.
Okay, and as you do, you start to hear things at the door again.
They're back.
And
Guys, I think we're going to have to let them in.
sounds like a bunch of them.
Okay.
Push it back. Push it back.
They're back. I think they're just going to keep coming. And to be fair, our brief is to clear this fortress.
Yeah, but with a full group,
easier
not
with
just
us
you.
together.
No, I am swole. I have moonbeam.
Okay.
Fine.
So,
Oh, it's okay. I'll hold the door.
all right. So the ballista. What have you? So you've picked it up, and as you pick it up, you make a bunch of noise, and things start running back down the hall towards the door.
Okay. All right. So, I didn't get a chance to pick up the door handle, no?
No, you didn't open the door at all. You just moved the ballista, and you're currently holding it as these things are running towards the door.
Fire at them.
Can I fire it? Okay, no.
No.
What? Okay, I'm sure I can aim it with my massive strength. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna pull the door again.
Gonna hold it. Okay, like throw the ballista off to the side.
Yep.
Okay. And then hold. Okay.
They're coming back.
All right.
Bloody things.
Give me 2 more athletics.
I am going to ready my action to fire.
All right, they're not breaking through.
Okay.
And after several minutes, it sounds like they're moving back down again. You can give me a perception. Yeah, it sounds like they're moving away from the door again, giving up.
Okay.
Cyanide, you can give me a perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
You see nothing. You see nothing.
I'm just like, I wonder where they all went.
Yeah.
All right, the noises have quieted once again, Rain.
Okay. Can I literally just sit down with my back to the door?
Sure.
Yeah. Trouble is we're clocking down the time, and at some point the
in
ocean is
mind.
going to wear off.
Every time I make you roll a like your athletics, I'm assuming it's like 1 to 2 minutes, and you've done
Yeah.
like 6 or 8 of them, so
Yeah.
your time is running shorter, definitely on the potion.
Yeah.
And you're
I'm
So
gonna,
can-
also smart enough to realize every time you make noise, they keep running back.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to have to let them in.
I'll just message Vane and say, let's try and wait it out. I know they seem to have gone away, so let's see if you can rest with your back to the door, and we'll see if they just go away. If not,
Okay.
then we can talk about letting them in.
That would be put us in a worse position, though. Right?
I think if she moves the ballista back in front, it should hold them.
Yeah.
I don't think we should move any ballistas anymore.
Well, I mean, the one that's already there,
It's
she
just to
can
the
move
side.
it back in front of it. That way, she doesn't have to block the door. If we're quiet, we can watch it. She can mend it while they're there when they come back, or if they come back. And then once they're gone, we can rest for an hour, and then she could get out of there.
But if she's resting right in front of the door, worst case scenario, she has to stop the rest to hold the door.
If the ballista's there, she won't have to.
Yeah,
The
if the
ballista would be
ballista's
holding
there,
the door.
they could probably push that open more easily than pushing it against her.
She's got giant strength. They can't move that.
Exactly, so she rests in front of the door, and they come back. She could just stand up and hold the door again.
What I'm
Then she
saying is
would-
that it took her to have giant strength to move the ballista. I don't think they'll be able to move the ballista.
Well, it took giant strength to rip it out of the ground.
Yeah,
It's,
I think it really depends on how it's pressed up against the door. Like, if it's loosely pressed, they might just be able to push past it. But if it's wedged in there really well, I think it really just depends on how Rain puts it in there.
I think our best option is to just make as little noise as possible and try and get her an hour rest.
I'll just message Rain and say it's up to you.
That's good. That's what I heard of the discussion. Huh? Yeah, no, okay, I can, yeah. Can I stealthily try and wedge the thing up against the door again?
Sure. Give me an intelligence.
Much
Okay.
better.
So you managed to like jar this thing into kind of like a piece of the floor and right up against the door. You feel like you've definitely held this door up quite well.
Make a thumbs up sign.
Okay, so
Aaron brings a sigh of relief.
I'm just gonna. Okay, so one of those ghouls, from what you can tell, does come back to the door as you do that. It's not extremely loud, but it does make enough noise. And this thing starts ripping at the door. And Yeah, no, it is not breaking through.
Okay.
And after some time, it just gives up again.
Then.
All right, so what's your plan at this point? Like a short rest?
Okay. Yes, I'm going to sit in this corner and meditate on the beauties of nature as represented by an enormous pile of barbecued, arrow-stuck dead spiders.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead spiders right there, but yes.
Yeah, I won't sit just there.
Yeah.
Hey, Rain. Rain, can you pass me a spider leg?
Oh, sure, here you go. Snap one off and pass it through to Cyanna.
All right.
Delicious.
Okay.
I'll quietly say to Varys and Strike that I'm gonna spend a little bit of time meditating.
I don't really need a short rest, so I'm just gonna keep my bow trained at that door,
Okay.
ready to action.
Varys.
I'm gonna just back up and take a seat and take a short rest.
Okay. Cyanna.
I'm just gonna slump against this wall here, looking in through here.
Okay. Rain, you need to be very specific with me where you just moved.
Okay.
You do.
So
so give me an intelligence first, Rain.
Okay.
Okay, so Rain, you're smart enough to realize before you even move down there that maybe not going to the windows where they might see you is probably not a good idea.
You're probably right. Let me find a place where I'm out the way of the windows. Okay, no, I'll stick up here by the foot of the stairs then.
Yeah, and hiding kind of with the spider bodies, if anything.
Yeah, you know what? I will actually hide in the pile of dead spiders.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I use Mask of the Wild?
This corner was really good, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you were.
It's just kind
As soon
of
as you started
spidery.
moving, I'm like, you really want to do that.
Yeah. I meditate on the dead spider.
Back to square one where we were like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
All right. You managed to get through your short rest. You have taken your short rest. You don't hear the noises from those ghouls anymore, but once in a while you hear another noise.
Is that the noise?
That's the noise.
I hate that.
Oh, Estevan, you're actually out of sync. You must have joined after or something.
Yeah, it closed out on me randomly, and then I had to open it back up.
I'll restart it for you. There you go. You should be good now. So
like the creepy.
So this
Weird moaning.
weird moaning, yes. Every now and again, you hear that kind of going through the halls, and that does not sound anything like what you were kind of hearing before, which were clearly ghouls.
Sound like the banshee that we heard at the lighthouse?
You can roll an intelligence.
I'm bad with this.
You can all roll intelligence.
Oh, 17.
Okay. I'm very intelligent. Very big brain.
Nice.
All I need to do is a rest.
Collectively, yes, you guys believe that there must be a banshee in here, or some kind of, unnatural, being. Anyways,
A banshee.
Cyanna's just, you're not on it today with rolls at all, but okay. So
We have 0 intelligence in this group whatsoever.
clearly, oh my god. All right, so you get through your short rest. You guys are super quiet. You do hear movement, Rain, here and there through the halls, but as the time goes on, it gets less and less. It's harder for the rest of you to hear, but Rain, you definitely hear it kind of down in these areas. Oh, sorry, wrong layer. Down in these areas, some a little bit down in this area. So, what are you going to do?
I'll message Rain and say, get out of there.
I will. But you guys,
I know how to open those doors.
Yeah, because if I can come out on the far side of those doors.
Maybe. Trying to think. If you come out, do you want to go right into the other side and see if there's a lever or anything in the other room over here? And I'm messaging her this. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, no, I could do that. I can find out how to open the other doors. Okay.
Did we check that room for any type of lever or contraption?
I think she just looked in there. She didn't really look for a lever. I think she was just seeing if there's anything bad in there.
Okay, can we have her?
Yeah, I can. Yes, I can do that.
Stealthily sweep.
I'll spidery sweep.
Don't spend that one
Is
health
that my
point
spider?
all in one spot there.
Indeed. Yes. Okay. Right. I'm kind of assuming this spider is too small to be noticed by anything.
It is very small, but it does not mean you do not have to do a stealth check.
Excellent. Okay. I should peek
Just
out
because
this
you're
window.
small doesn't mean you make no stealth checks. And you can do that right from the beginning.
I will do that. Yep.
Yes. Now, keep in mind with stealths and things like that, it's not determined on if you are like really quiet. It's kind of more determined on, oh, you just kind of were on a rock, and then that rock moved and started falling down and drawed noise to that area.
Sure.
Right? So that's how it kind of works. At least that's how I run it.
So I scuttle out into here.
Don't you get advantage on stealth though? Did you roll like your stealth skill? Oh,
I did roll my stealth skill. Yeah, it's a plus. Yeah, it's just shit.
That is shit.
So can I inspect this side of these doors and see if there's any kind of a lock or?
Yeah. So first of all, as you walk into this room, and are you all ground level?
No, I would be about halfway up the wall.
Okay. So as you walk in here, you do notice there are a bunch of ghouls in here.
Okay.
And you are kind of walking, and you just manage to kind of hit some like rocks, like just kind of unstable on the side of the wall, and they kind of fall to the ground. And you can tell that these ghouls start to move up. And they're kind of like looking around, but you can tell they don't notice you, and they're not really interested in a fucking spider. So they kind of just continue to just kind of keep walking around. But yes, when you look at that door, Rain, you can tell it is definitely barred.
Okay.
So you don't see anything else there, but there's definitely like a large piece of like oak wood that's like securing it from this side. It looks like it would be extremely difficult to break through that door. It looks even quite difficult even just for one person to lift that up by themselves. Possible, just looks difficult.
Okay. And the ghouls didn't, the ghouls just, I guess, didn't have the brains to do that.
You can tell by as they're walking around, they're pretty dumb looking.
Okay. All right. Can I scuttle across the ceiling and into this other room?
Sure. Yep.
For a change of room to be stuck in.
What's the worst that could be in this one, right?
Sorry?
What's the worst that could be in this one?
Exactly. Man. Okay, so there's a I can see a lever up here. So I'm gonna presume that's the same as the portcullis lever.
Yeah, you can give me an intelligence.
My intelligence, not spider intelligence.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that raises the portcullis.
Okay. And I can see another door here. Like, so it's basically the same room plan. And there's a hallway on the far side. Okay. I don't have any way to get that bar open, do I?
Does anyone have knock? I don't think anyone does.
No. No. Okay. Need something intelligent to help. Okay, I'm going to scuttle out of this arrow slit and peek in this hallway. Just kind of clinging on the side of the wall here.
Okay. So as you peek in, you can see down the hall. It looks like a... Oh, actually, no. Never mind. You'd have to actually move. You don't have a lot of sight as a frickin' spider. Yeah.
No, I'm only small.
Yeah. You kind of notice something that branches off right here, but you're not sure.
Yeah.
So as you kind of look up there, you see what looks like a very small, like, kind of like dug into the side of this like mountain. It's kind of dug through like the actual wall and then kind of goes right into dirt. It's quite a small little entrance.
Okay.
It's very narrow and it's probably about 2 feet wide and 5 feet high. And you're not really sure how far it goes up, but it's very dark.
So, that'd be a horrible place to die, wouldn't it? I'm going to go a little way into it.
Okay.
Spidering. And just to see if I can see around this bend.
So it just looks like it keeps like winding farther and farther up.
This is super claustrophobic. Wow. No, I don't like. And this is just going into dirt, you say?
Yes. It's like dug into the side of this mountain, basically. So it's mostly rock, but yeah, there's lots of dirt. And you can give me a... well, give me an intelligence.
I roll with that today. Oh,
nice.
Pretty
So
good.
you're pretty sure that this was dug. You don't think that this is natural. This was dug by something. Maybe by those creatures, maybe something else. You're not really sure.
Okay. But something that's like 2 feet wide.
Something dug through this, yeah.
I can't think this is going to be anything good. Scuttle back out.
Okay.
And, okay, I can just about see another ghoul down here at the bottom of this hallway.
Yeah, it would be in dim light, but you can see like a shadowy figure down there.
Should I take another stealth at this point?
Yes, most definitely. All right, you kind of just scuttle about and you kind of knock some rocks down again, and these things start to move up towards you. You're on the side of the wall, though, I assume.
Yes, that's right.
So these the ceilings are 15 feet high. So these things kind of move up, and they get like right beside you as they're kind of looking around, but they take no notice to you being a spider.
Vulnerable today, huh? Okay, so I'm going to scuttle back into this room.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And over here. Hey, Would any of my wild shapes have the strength to lift the bar off those doors? Like the combination of strength and ability.
Well, whatever. Because I don't think you get anything extra at this point. Like, you can. Whatever. I can't remember what a druid. Like, whatever you can change into with high strength, really.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But you're smart enough to know that once you change into something else,
I know.
you might get seen.
Yeah. What is my CR at level 5 for wild shape now?
I'm just looking that up right now. Because I honestly don't know. So, well, technically, you're at level 4, Druid.
Yeah.
Half CR.
Okay. Yeah. Can't make a... I can make a black bear. Only +2 on... and you got a +2 modifier for strength.
Yeah, black bear.
Yeah. All right. So I think rain.
Do you remember what your strength was before rain? I'll change that now.
Oh yeah, I wrote it down. It was 11.
Okay. I'll just change that now, so it's done with.
Yeah. Okay. To be honest, Rain is currently thinking that we might need to find another way into this fortress.
Okay.
Or possibly just set fire to the doors. So I'm going to scuttle through here, into the hallway, and drop the wild shape.
Okay. You're finally reunited with the group.
Finally! After like
What'd you see?
What'd you find?
5 hours. There's ghouls wandering around. Let's group huddle. There's lots of ghouls wandering around in the room to the south. They didn't take any notice of me because I'm a spider. There's doors in front of us, are barred on the other side, and if I turn back myself, I wouldn't be able to lift the bar on my own. It's much too heavy. I'm going to assume that the things are too dumb to lift the bar. And was a handle in the other room, but it just looked like the handle for the portcullis. And there was some kind of a weird tunnel dug into the side of the mountain, about 2 feet wide. And I went a little way up, but it just seemed to kind of wiggle around further into the mountain. And that wasn't how I wanted to die.
You go further into the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's probably not an escape tunnel then, is it?
We wouldn't fit down there. It's not person sized.
You
Spider
guys-
sized.
Yeah, you could, but it would be very tight. You'd be squeezing through it.
Do you guys want to try, all of us, to try to open the doors to the south?
I think that's the only thing we've got at the moment. Can't really do anything else. Unless we
So
go...
strategy-wise, if we do that, though, should we try to open it and then move back so we sort of funnel them into this hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to open the door?
Oh, it's if we can. If not, then we think about another plan.
We burn it, set fire to it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
We could try to open it At first, just with some strength.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if we burn it, it's kind of suboptimal for it actually being a fortress afterwards.
But I would like to have the doors there in case we need to shut them for an escape for some reason.
Yeah, they'd still have the portcullis. I'm gonna move up and inspect the doors and like check out the wood, like see if it's old and dried. How does it look?
Before you do, I'll hand you back your quarterstaff. Say thank you very much.
Stow it away. So I want to inspect the doors and just like take a look and see like, does it look like something I could, if I set fire to it, is it going to burn relatively easily or no?
Investigation.
Okay.
All right, you're looking at it. It definitely, you think it's locked. It's a very strong, sturdy door. It was made by dwarves. You think fire might help, but you don't think that fire is going to be the answer here.
You said locked. There's no lock on the door, is there?
It's a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bar. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Is there any other way into the fortress? Did you see anything that leads out?
Not that I saw. There's another corridor leading into another room, like with the ballistas. That strange tunnel. I didn't go any further to the south because the place was full of ghouls.
Do you want to check the outside then? See if we can find anything?
The owl flew around the outside. Didn't see anything.
Yeah, but if you're
Oh.
going to a fortress, you'd want it to be.
Yeah, before we try to break down this door, that seems like it's going to be really hard to break down. Wouldn't hurt to double check.
Yeah, I mean, we can each take a couple people either side and try to help each other look to see if there's any way in or out.
All right.
I can go with like. I'll go right.
I'll go right as well then.
All right. So you guys just like looking at the fortress, up the mountain, and whatnot?
Yeah, looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I looked up to see how steep it was originally, but I'll look to see if there's anything else that I can see that might help us penetrate.
And I want to see if there's any paths or trails that go up, or if, say, that's the front right here. Is there any windows on like the second story or something?
So you do see some smaller arrow slits on the second story, Strike, but it's kind of the same story. You're pretty sure you're not going to be able to get through them. Also, you can all make a perception, whoever's looking up at the mountain.
Can I cast guidance?
Sure.
It doesn't roll for me? Okay.
So, Varys, you didn't notice anything.
See a mountain.
Theron, Strike, and Cyanna, you guys notice what looks like some chimneys on the top of this mountain.
How high is this mountain?
It's quite high up there. It's more kind of like above the second floor of kind of this area you're looking at. So like kind of like it's more kind of up that way.
All right.
How climbable does it look?
Like when you guys are looking, it's kind of like they're kind of you notice chimneys over on this side. Strike, you also noticed one over on this side.
And do they look like wide chimneys? Like you'd be able to fit in there?
You're not 100% sure without going up there and looking at them.
All right. So
Now,
I'll let.
to be clear, because I know you used your owl, but it's a perception of DC 15 to see these chimneys.
All right.
And you rolled a 14.
I'm surprised you remember that.
I remember because I was like, oh, fuck, he was just about there to see it.
Damn owl. I'll whisper to Rain. I'll say there's some chimneys up there. I have a grappling hook and some rope and pitons we can use to climb up there.
So as you guys are kind of looking, you also notice there's definitely like you could definitely use the mountain in places to kind of climb up there. It does look difficult, but it does look possible.
What part would look like the least difficult to climb?
You think the side that you guys are on now, Theron, Sienna, and Varys, you guys think that that would be easier than Strike's side.
Okay.
I'm guessing you guys are walking back and forth and kind of judging and trying to figure out what would be best.
All right, I'm gonna try climbing up.
I'll say, wait, I have a grappling hook. And I'll toss the grappling hook up, see if I can get to purchase.
I'll just hold out my hand for the grappling hook.
I'll throw it up myself.
Okay.
Once he fails, I'll hold my hand out for it again.
Okay. Well, roll a dexterity to throw it up there.
Dexterity.
Oh, roll 20 is being super slow for me at the moment. Which side are we on, left or right?
Right.
You're on this side. Yeah. All right. So yeah, Strike. You throw it up and you kind of give it a good tug, and it's tight. 50 feet. It gets pretty close to the top of where you got to be.
I'll start climbing.
Okay. Do you guys need
and glare at Theron.
I'll push Strike and say, if I fall, I won't get hurt.
And I'll say, fine, be that way, and I'll let him go.
All right. So before we go on, does anyone need to take a break?
Yeah, I could use a short
Sure.
one here.
All right. Let's take a quick break, and then we will be back.
Righty.
All right, let's do it. Let's do
Ain't
it.
gonna work.
Okay, so Theron, you start climbing.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and use the rope to help me since it's there.
And I'll cast guidance behind his back to help him out.
Holy shit! Wow. Okay, you're gonna roll in athletics.
Advantage because of the rope, or
No advantage.
It probably just changes the DC.
true?
Oh god.
It's
That's
enough.
4, or 1d4.
It's enough.
Oh,
So yeah, you managed to climb up there, and as you're starting to climb up there, you do see 2 chimneys, kind of on the top of the fortress. You're pretty sure they go down into the, like down into like maybe the 2nd floor, maybe a 3rd floor. You're not really sure.
About how far down do the chimneys look?
So when you go and look at them, it looks like they go down about 20 feet or so.
And how high am I from the ground at this point?
So you're about 60 feet.
I'll try and like wave and get Strike's attention.
I'll give him a finger.
I'll throw a rock at him.
I'll dodge it.
I'll touch it. All right.
I'll try to wave more insistently at Strike.
I'll message him and say, "What? What do you want?"
There's a couple chimneys up here. They look like they go down from up here about 20 feet. Do you have any more pythons or grapplings to secure a second rope going down?
I do have more pythons. I think someone else's rope. Should we climb up there? And more importantly, is are the chimneys big enough for us?
Yes, they are. It's a squeeze, but yes, you can definitely get
And
through.
are any of them on?
No, none of them are on. No.
Now tell me that looks like we could each just fit through. Somebody would have to bring up a thing of rope. All of my ropes on the wagon.
Well, we could also climb up and then just raise the grappling hook rope and use that to lower us down.
yeah.
I think I have a rope.
I got like 10 meters of rope on me.
I think
I've
I
got
think that's feet. Yeah, for some reason I got 10 feet of rope. Was that what we were tied up with?
Maybe.
He
But
cut some rope, but I assumed that they were mended back.
yeah, that was the plan.
I guess not.
It seemed it was just like the pack you get exposed back.
I never cut my rope, so I should have 50 feet or
Yeah, it should
whatever
be,
it
it
is.
should be 50 feet unless you cut
Yeah.
it. I know at one point you guys had some cut rope, but I can't remember what you guys did.
All right, well, I'll start climbing up, and I'll cast guidance on myself. Actually, you know what? I'll start climbing, and then I'll stop. I'll jump back down, and I'll say who wants to go first, and I'll cast guidance on them.
I'll go next.
And I'll do that with each person.
Whoever
Once
goes up should
one
have.
person gets to the top, I'll recast it.
You can all just roll your athletics, and then I'll tell you if you got to add the guidance or not. You're good, Sienna.
It's only a +3 now.
Strike, you fall. No, I'm just kidding. Varys, you're good.
That's karma.
It's because I pushed you off.
Yeah. All right. You all make it. So it's a little sketchy as you're kind of climbing. Some rocks kind of break free here and there, but there's a lot of like natural like footholds and whatnot. But with the help of the rope, you guys make it with no problem.
And you said that it's 20 foot down. The chimney.
Yeah, so you guys you kind of throw the grappling hook up, and you get to about like 50 feet, and then you kind of climb up the rest of the way, which isn't too hard. So you're about 60 feet off the ground, and it's approximately 20 feet. You're not really sure down the chimney to the bottom.
So if I tried to use my 50-foot of rope just to secure the rope around the top of the chimney, and then throw the rest of it down,
Yeah, you
I
don't
should
think.
have more than enough.
Yeah, you don't think you're gonna have an issue with that.
All right. I'm gonna do that with my rope then. So one of them,
Okay.
just secure it around the top, and then throw the rope down.
Sure.
And I'm going to raise the rope on the cliff, and so I wrap it up so I have it with my grappling hook.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to throw a rope down one of the other chimneys so we can go down multiple?
You think they go to the same place?
The other
How
no,
about I
the
go
other
down-
no. Just to be clear, the other chimney is approximately like 60 feet away from this one.
Okay,
off
never
to
mind
the east.
then.
Yeah, it's definitely not the same room from what you can tell.
You're good. All right. So we have the one down. Who wants to go first?
I'll go
It's more than
first.
60.
I'll go first, and I'll tell Strike once I get to the bottom. I'll look around and then message me so I can let you know what it is. What's in there?
Do you want me to go down? Because if you move in the room, I might lose location of where you are. And
I'll
also,
stay-
I can
Stay
still
right at the
probably...
base of it.
Okay.
If he disappears, you'll know there was a problem.
And yeah, move quietly.
Yeah, I don't plan to move anywhere. Just look around and make sure that there's nothing right there, so people can come down after me.
So you start
I
going
mean,
down.
on your way down.
She's gonna jump down.
And you're
Come
going
here!
I actually, yeah. I will just jump down at slow fall.
Okay. All right. So Theron, you jump down, and you get to the bottom, and you end up in this little room.
I will message him and say, okay, what do you see? Is it fine?
So I don't see any enemies. What do I see in this room?
So as you're kind of looking around this room in particular, you kind of notice it looks like this room has been completely trashed. You notice there's like cots, chairs, tables, all kinds of other furnishings that have been like literally like ripped apart. You kind of think it might have had something to do with what you had seen before, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay, so I'll message back up. No enemies in this room. The furniture in here has been trashed pretty bad, but nothing right here.
You do notice two doors here as well. There's one there and then one door here.
Yeah.
I was about
and
to
so-
ask Strike to ask if there was a way out.
And I'm gonna stealth first to the south door and check to see if it's locked.
As he moves away from the fireplace, I'm just because I can see him down the chimney, right?
Yep.
I am going to message him as he starts moving away and say, "Where are you going? Just wait for us."
All right, Theron, are you going to wait for him?
I'll point back and just say I'm checking to make sure these two doors are locked.
All right. So Theron, as you move to that door, you can tell it's barely even shut. It must be open just a little bit, and the door looks in very bad condition.
If it's able to be shut, I will quietly shut it.
Okay, stealth.
Another one.
Yep. Yeah, you're trying to shut the door now.
No problem.
I'm going to start going down the chimney stealthily.
Athletics.
Can I cast guidance? Or is it too late?
It's too late because you already said you're going down the chimney. So.
All right. Athletics. Oh no!
And still standing underneath the chimney.
Shit, man. No, Theron's you just strike, you're gonna fall. And you kind of, as you're just going down, you slip.
Can I grab the rope?
Even with the rope there, you can give me a Acrobatics, see if you can kind of grab the rope on the way down.
Now, he did say he wanted to go stealthily. Can he roll stealth and see if he stealthily fell?
Okay, so Strike, you do, as you're falling, you do manage to kind of hold this rope, so you're only going to take half damage, but you do hit the bottom.
Oh, no, he took damage, so he's prone.
Yeah, he's going to fall on his ass. All right, so you take 4 damage. Now you fell 20 feet, so that's, you know.
As soon as he hits the
2d6.
ground, I turn around with a "What are you doing?" and look up my face and pull up my quarterstaff.
So yeah, Theron, you kind of close this door really quietly, and you're like, ah, and then all of a sudden, boom! You kind of hear this thing falling down the chimney, and Strike, you're holding on, trying to grab this rope, and you do manage to grab it to slow you down a bit, but you do hit the bottom of this chimney, and you're covered in this soot and ash right now.
Worst Santa ever.
Does that help my hide in shadows?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Well, now that the element of surprise is gone, I'm just gonna hop into the chimney after and try to go down.
Okay, you can roll an athletics.
And I'm going to message, I'm all good. You're good to come down.
Oh god, I rolled shit too.
So I'm gonna stealth over to Strike and just tell him south door barely holding, but I shut it, and I'll go to check the north one.
I'm going to ready an action with my bow just in case anything comes through any of the doors.
Okay, that door is shut there, Theron.
Okay.
And I definitely move out of the fireplace.
Yeah, I figured so. But there you are there, Strike. All right, so Varys, you do manage to get down here. It was a DC 8, of course. Strike managed to just fuck that up. Too bad he didn't use his guidance. But yeah, with the rope, DC 8, you do manage to get down, but you're struggling to get down there.
Yep.
But you make it.
All right.
Strike it out of the way. Right side of the map, guys. Top.
All right, and then this is the door that
After you, Rain.
You have no idea what door.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Right.
All right, Rain and Sienna, you guys can go whenever you want. Just give me an athletics.
First, then, shall I?
Yeah. Nice.
Rain makes it with no issues. Get out of the way, Varys.
Like a spider.
And Sienna, you make it with no issues either. All right, guys, right side of the map, top. And you're all in a room now.
Oh, that's really small.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna walk up to Strike and just lay my hand and brush away some of that soot, and you can get those 4 hit points back.
Oh, man. The one time you don't use your fucking guidance, I just think that's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so which way are we going?
Do any of these, I'll whisper to Strike and Theron. Do any of these doors have locks on them, or?
I'm going to just whisper. You might as well because let the whole group hear. Let me ask you this, Jedi, first. I knew the owl was in the room next to this. Would I know exactly where we are in relation to that?
Not really. You don't really know. You're not even 100% sure you're on the second floor right now.
Okay.
You think you are, but you don't really know the layout of this place, so you're not sure.
Okay, then I won't whisper anything back.
I'll whisper the south door,
you're
barely holding together, but I was able to shut it. The north door is a little better, but and I said I was checking to see if they locked. Did the north door lock?
The north door, they don't have any locks on them. The north door did shut. This door, it's been destroyed basically, but it did kind of close.
Okay, I think might as well go through the south door since it's not much of a door.
Theron, does the other door open inwards?
Do I see the hinges on this side or not?
The door opens into the other door, so it pushes away from you.
Oh, okay. So when you point barricade again.
So south or north?
Rain, can you mend any of the doors?
I can cast mending on the door. This is me today. I'm the fixer of doors.
Now, mending also, like this door is in very bad condition, so you're gonna have to spend some time fixing the entire door.
Oh, it's not worth it. I didn't know if it was going to be like...
This door looks like it's been like basically destroyed. Like you guys can see cracks through it and whatnot. It's kind of hard to see it in the next room, but you can see a room.
Okay.
Well, if
Did you
we're
throw a
gonna...
ballista up against it?
Can I want to use my divine sense, like through this door, to see if I can see if there's anything on the other side of it.
Sure. And you don't detect anything.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna whisper to the other people. We should probably go stealthily as far as we can. But I'll go first. Actually, maybe Theron should go first. But I didn't see anything on the other side.
At first, I'll listen at the door, see if I hear anything.
Perception. Yeah, you don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay, stealthily open it.
So you open up and you look inside it, and you see what looks kind of like this tunnel. It's about 2 feet wide and 5 feet high.
So I'll set my backpack down, and kind of sidle sideways in it with just my quarterstaff.
All right, so Theron, as you move through this, you are squeezing through it, and
Yeah, that's why I specified that I do it sideways.
and you're making noise as you're kind of like scraping across the walls.
All right, if I'm making noise, then I'm gonna bail on that plan, and I'll just pick my stuff back up and just tell them like I can't get through without making too much noise.
So
We can always... Go
this
ahead.
looks like the weird tunnels that I saw into the main part of the fortress.
Let's try the other door.
Yeah, I think they're worth exploring, but I think we should investigate what we can easily get through first.
They looked kind of freaky.
Is there anything in this room other than the fireplace?
Yeah, like I had said to Theron, there's some like cots and tables and chairs, but it looks like they've been like kind of like ripped apart.
All right, so nothing worth searching. Okay.
Not that you can see.
I guess I will stealthily open this door.
Okay. So you open this door, Strike, and this room does seem familiar to you, and would also be a little familiar to Rain as well.
All right, I've whispered to everybody that this is the room that the owl was in where the spiders were. It'll probably be safe.
You also notice that there are lots of webs in here. Some very big ones, some smaller ones, but lots of webs.
So something tells me we cleared out the spiders, but just be on your guard.
Should I burn the webs
Maybe
away?
more than one.
Not
Drake, I
yet.
think there may be more than one room. No, wait, no, got it. Yep,
Strike!
it's okay. This is the one I was in before, right?
I'll get to Strike and say, should I burn these webs away just to make sure there aren't any more spiders hiding behind them?
I don't know. You think that might attract something? The smoke, I don't know.
I'm gonna start looking around at the webs, like really carefully to see if I see anything, like trying to hide in any of them, just in case they didn't all come earlier.
Yeah, I think we're all moving stealthily.
Yeah.
Nope.
Make stealth rolls. Couple of those slots in the floor, Varys.
Yep. I hadn't rolled a stealth check yet, so. Don't worry me about me. I'm just gonna clunk around.
What are these things in the middle of the room?
Okay, so as you guys are starting to move further into the room, you're noticing what looks like these cauldrons. And you're pretty sure, as like Strike where you're standing right now, you can see like little holes. They usually call them murder holes. So basically, it looks like they pour this oil that's like from these cauldrons here, and then they pour it down these like little chutes, and then it spews oil down on the front entrance.
That's right. This is where I came in. Jolly clever.
So yeah, Rain, this is exactly where you came in.
Yep.
Ooh, shit.
Is there anything in these corners?
So there's a door north of here, and these stairs lead downstairs. So do you want to go face those ghouls downstairs, or?
Oh, okay, so if those are the stairs that lead downstairs, they're just going to lead into the bloody room where I was before. I'm holding shut the door.
But if I go into the hallway first, we'll bottleneck them. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I'd say let's get rid of the ghouls first. Go downstairs, because if there's a banshee and we find her, then that'll attract all the ghouls, and that'll be an even worse fight.
I'm okay with this plan.
Hey, Jedi.
Yes?
Is there anything in these cauldrons at all?
No. You look in
No.
them and they're totally dry. You can kind of tell that there was definitely like oil in them at one point, but it's all dried up.
Okay.
And I'll have my quarterstaff in hand as I go down the stairs. But I'll wait for the rest of the group before I start heading down.
Wait a minute. What about that big ass ballista she put in the way? How are we gonna move that?
Oh, what we can do is just make a little noise and have those things clear through it.
I expect we can move it together.
Yeah, and then I'll just stand right in the doorway to bottleneck them. And then, yeah, you guys can attack from back behind me.
Unless you want them to come in a little way.
We might get surrounded if we do that.
I could pop a moonbeam and we could all surround them. We all stood around the edge of the moonbeam.
Let's make up.
You could cast a moonbeam in the hallway, so that as they come up to me, they have to stand in it.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
Pretty dumb.
So I'll continue stealthing and go down the stairs.
Okay.
I will cast guidance and do the same. Actually, I would cast guidance on Cyanna and then just stealth itself.
Oops. That's to say, I don't think I'm supposed to know about that room yet.
So Cyanna, roll a d4 also.
That's not me.
Oh no, yeah, definitely roll a d4.
All right.
It's always a disadvantage that fucks me.
Rain and Varys, are you guys moving or what are you doing?
Stealthing.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
On the stairs.
Could have been a 15, but no.
You got fat ass Cyanna in your way. All right, so as Varys, you're starting to follow everyone down. Rain's just you're behind Rain. You kick like this thing on the ground, and it's kind of like just like a piece of stone that's kind of like part of the stairs, and you just hear dong, 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 dong as it goes down these stairs, and all of you hear it, and all of a sudden you start to hear these things coming back again.
Ready my boat.
Quick, Cyan, let's get this
Coming
out of the
back.
way.
All right, roll your initiatives once again.
Hang on.
Ooh, that's a nice initiative.
Don't have line of sight to the horn now.
I've yet to roll a good initiative like at all this campaign. Like I just cannot. And
You have
strikes
high
you.
dexterity too. Like,
Yeah.
do we have everyone on there? Theron, Santa. Yep, everyone's on there. Okay, let's go like that. And isn't that convenient? All right. Something comes up to that door, and it is trying to break through. Nope, unsuccessful. So it's kind of like just kind of like the door is starting to tear apart. But yeah, it's not breaking through. Rain.
I'm gonna make the shush sign to everybody. Oh, sorry, it's not my turn. So
Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze past Varys. Which
You're
is-
actually in front of Eris.
Was I sorry? Okay, yep. And I'll come out to here and cast mending on the door. Excuse me, Sayana.
It's alright.
Sorry, this is so slow with all the ghouls wandering around. I'll cast mending on the door. It's more up to us. The ballista's still in front of it, right? And
Yep,
can I
the
read-
ballista's still there, yep.
Okay, and can I ready an action to, if the door opens, to cast Moonbeam out into the hallway, so beyond the door?
Isn't
No, you gotta... That wouldn't work like that.
Okay.
You would cast it, and it would basically spawn in these squares here. Unless you wanted some of it to be taken out by this wall. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I just don't want to cast it on top of any of us, basically.
Yeah. Until that door is actually open, you can't really do that.
No, that would be the point, to hold it for when the door opens.
Yes, I see.
Do you
So
mend it-
when the door opens,
mind
you
you-
want to cast it like right in this corner.
But no, forget that. Actually, sorry, I forgot mending was my action. Anyways.
Yep.
Okay, I'm done. Please. So I'll suggest we could move the ballista and, well, when we're all lined up, we should move the ballista and let. Did I hit done? I'm sorry.
You did, yeah. I'm just moving straight.
Okay. Oh, right.
all right, I will look at everybody and sort of make the shush sign. And I will just ready my bow in case they do get through. To fire at first thing I see coming through that door.
Okay. Sounds good. Sienna.
I'm gonna look over at Theron and ask him if it's now or when we're going through the hallway, if he wants to tangle if I do. And then I will simply
If I want to, what I didn't hear you ask.
just like take the point. Like,
In front.
because I don't remember the game. I'm asking you if like when we go into this hallway, if you want to take the point, or do you want me to do that?
Well, I can't answer, but remember when I suggested the plan, I was going to be blocking the doorway.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. And then I will ready javelin. So yeah.
Varys.
All right. 30. I'll just move back one more. And I guess I will ready an attack at the door if anything comes through, and that will be my turn.
Okay. All right, Theron.
Crazy.
So I'll say to Sienna, on your turn, if we each grab this and yank back,
Did he just do his
we should be able to move it pretty easily. And I would want to move it back this way. So if like each of us grab it, we can both. Would we both be able to yank it that way if we do it together? Like if I ready an action for her turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with you. Basically, what you're doing is you're doing the help action for Sienna to move it.
Okay.
He's good.
And I'll say we can move it together, and when you're ready, and then on my turn, I'll jump in front of the door, and I'll ready to help her.
Okay, so I'm just gonna actually draw a. There we go. Okay, and that was everything. Okay.
Yeah, I would have moved my token just so I could see the drawing better because my label is covering it.
All right, so this ghoul is still ripping apart at this door. It's ripping apart. All right, Rain.
Okay, I will step back next to Varys. And ready an action to a moonbeam side of the door.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I have to go like that. All right, is that everything?
It is. Just a minute.
All right, so you start to hear more of them coming down. All right, strike.
Trying to think if I should run to the other window. No, I'll wait here. And I'll just keep my ready action.
Okay, sounds good. And Sienna.
I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Theron.
Okay.
Yep. And then with my action, I'm going to try and take the ballista to there.
All right, so athletics with advantage.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, is that enough?
So you're moving it together, but it's very difficult to move this thing. You realize you're going to have to at least do another go to actually pull it fully out of the way, or it's just going to get in the way of you guys. Technically, Theron and Sienna, nobody can actually stand in this spot right now, but you guys have kind of moved it in between you, put it that way.
Okay. That's me.
It's very heavy.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right,
Swole Rain.
Varys.
I know.
I'm just gonna move straight at the door and hold my attack action again for anything that comes through.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Theron.
And I'll try to pull this the rest of the way.
By yourself? Or are you
Well-
gonna help Cyanna?
That's a good question. So if it's between us, can I get into that square to myself now?
No, it's still difficult terrain in there, and you can't attack properly with it in your way.
That's fine, just checking. Yes, I will rely on her strength more than my negative strength, so I will help her.
Okay. All right. So this ghoul is gonna try and break through the door once again. Nope, unsuccessful. But this door is almost ripped apart. You guys can start to see this thing peeking through the door, cracks where it's kind of ripping apart at it. Rain.
Is it good enough to cast through?
No, not yet. You can cast it here, but it'll just not even be worth it.
No.
It'll hurt us.
Yeah, no, exactly. I will continue to hold that same action then.
Okay. And strike.
Would I be able to shoot him now? If he's is there a hole in the door?
Sorry?
Would I be able to see him through the door? Like, would I be able to shoot him? Like, is there a crack?
Yeah, I'll assume. Definitely 3/4 cover, and I'm going to give a disadvantage on the attack as well.
And I'm going to use my steady aim.
All right.
Yes.
I've been waiting for that all game.
Oh, okay.
No. Definitely not.
Okay. And then I will. I guess I can't ready an action. I will. Free action. I'll put my bow away in case I want to use my sword.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Cyanna.
I'm gonna give this thing another push.
Okay. Yes, you managed to pull it over there now. So that spot you guys can't stand in, just so you guys are all aware. And it does offer kind of like half cover for where you are, Rain. Just keep that in mind as well.
That's handy.
It's a big ballista. It's not small. All right.
It's mine. It's concentration. Okay, yep, that's me done.
Okay, sounds good. And Varys.
So can I see anything through the door?
Yes.
Like,
yeah, you
distracted?
can. Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and take a shot at
Guess
that
I
then.
could do. Now, yeah, for you it doesn't matter because you have sharpshooter. Yep, you're gonna hit. Holy fuck, man. Okay, yep, good hit.
Alright,
You just get this thing like right in its chest, you're pretty sure.
All right, I'll take another shot at it.
Yep. Wow, you're finally doing something, man. Wow!
shit.
And
Oh my god.
so that thing's like,
Nice.
you hit it in the chest and it kind of like looks through the crack and just like its tongue starts to come out and just right through the back of its throat, you take another arrow and you kill it.
Can we just stay at this map the rest of the game and I can keep rolling like this?
Yeah.
Just bring everything here.
We'll pack up the fortress and take it back with us.
All right, and that'll end my turn there.
Okay.
You're nice,
Right. Theron.
Is opening a door a free action?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll jump down,
Just
open the door, and
this easier here. Okay, and you're gonna open it.
yep, and begin the head bashing.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
So
So,
I'll beam.
all right. So you open the door, and yeah, you definitely see there is a lot of them, kind of down the hall.
Cast moonbeam on the whole heap.
Okay. You should be able to drag that on, Rain.
Where is it?
It should be in your character sheet.
Oh yes,
area.
so yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I guess.
Can that go down the square?
You want it there,
Can't-
right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Okay.
so let's do a con right off the bat for one of them. Oh, you already did it.
Would that be on his turn?
No, I think it's right when you cast it, isn't it?
So everything that's in it when I cast it needs to make a con save straight away.
Yeah. So 16 radiant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a higher level you cast it at. So
Yeah,
that's
cast
your
level
last-
3.
Okay.
Add all that up, please. Thank
Okay,
you.
so 25 damage. Wow. Okay, I gotta put that on the other layer because it's gonna really piss me off where it is. I could put it on the map layer, actually. That's fine. Okay, so let's see here.
Half damage on a successful save.
Holy shit, not enough though. 25. Yeah, this thing. It's not happening. But we're into the battle now. So, what was that?
Did I? Does it have extra resistance to this stuff or no? Oh, sorry. Does it? Is it weak to this stuff? The moonbeam?
You have no idea, to be honest.
Okay. Because I'm just saying, like, because like the damage is 23 damage.
Oh, is it 23? Oh,
It's
yeah.
not 25.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, right, yes. Yeah. Mass.
Okay, so Theron, you kind of open this door up.
Okay. So the guy that's diagonal to me, can I hit him clearly?
No. Come on. Can't go through a wall like that.
I can't reach him with my quarterstaff. I think it's got some distance to it.
You can move over one if you want.
No.
No.
Go into the lice.
No, I will put my quarterstaff on my back and my fist will burst into flames and I'll attack him with the Fang of the Fire Fist.
Because what kind of view do you have so you can see one corner, basically? I think. Let's see here.
I mean, I can see like his top left, top
In the game.
right, and bottom left.
Yeah, keep in mind though, it's like this. So if
Yeah, I got you, the little doorway thing. So he'd have half cover.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
need you to do
because you can
it.
see
Or would it be 3/4
it'd
cover?
be 3/4 cover. Yeah, because you can't see that bottom one technically.
Yeah, in the game.
I can see both on the left, can't I?
So,
Well, here I'll just I'll make this really easy, and we'll just I'll just draw it in, and then it's just done with. Dynamic lighting. Like that. Come on. There we go. There we go. So you can move there now, and whatever you
Okay.
can see, you should be good.
Yeah, so he's got 3/4.
we get a
But if
dress.
he's got 3/4 cover, I would just hit him with my quarterstaff then instead of Fang of the Fire Fist.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I'll allow that. Sure.
Because it'd be the same distance either way.
Yeah, but you're kind of like reaching around the door too, so you can do it, but with disadvantage because you're around a wall. Keep that in mind, right?
1 minute,
Okay.
really?
Like you're trying to swing around a wall. Is what you're trying to do right now.
I'm jabbing at his shoulder that's just there. Just barely there.
Sure. All right, that'll hit. Oh, 3/4 cover though, so no, that'll miss. Just barely though.
Damn.
That'll hit. Alright, and that knocks it unconscious. From what you can tell. It's kind of like sticks its head out. Boom! Right, dead.
And I will stay here and wait for my next victim.
Why can't you die? Okay, sounds good.
Lots of noise, everyone.
Alright, so these things start moving down. And there's going to be 2 moonbeams. Is it when it ends its turn? Or when it moves in?
At its beginning of this
when I
turn, if it's
activate-
already in there, or when it first moves in.
When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
So 2
So it can go in and move through. It doesn't take extra damage for that.
So I need you to roll it twice. Well, just once. Once is fine.
Okay, yep.
I already know they both make the save. So 10 damage each. Okay. They both growl as they go through this thing, but they're too fucking dumb to know what's going on, so they just see meat. Alright, so this thing, yeah, Theron, it's definitely going to try and attack you, and so is the other one, but with disadvantage and the cover. First one goes to attack, he's going to miss. Second one goes to attack, disadvantage, and cover. Oh man, he just misses you. You're lucky that wasn't the first one I rolled. Alright, and you hear a bunch of, like, they're all, like, kind of packing up behind each other, trying to get through this hallway. Alright, Rain.
Okay. So there's 2 alive ones in front of Theron, right?
I don't know what you can see there, to be honest. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can make out 2. Yeah, you can make out 2.
Yeah, I can kind of see just past Theron. What does this do? Guiding bolt. Hang on.
Jesus. Guiding bolt.
Let's save this from the dragons.
Yeah, I remember that.
Seems kind of a waste on this guy.
Did it a spell slot?
Sorry?
Don't worry.
Oh, okay, let's toll the dead instead. That's a cantrip. Okay, go, wisdom save. On.
Wisdom. Oh yeah, they're so wise.
He's missing some of his hit points, so that's 1d12.
And he fails that hard.
Oh, damn.
8 damage. Okay. Still alive, but yep, he takes damage.
Righty, I'm done.
Alright, strike.
Steady aim.
Now, 3/4 covered, correct? That's from what I see. Yeah. No, definitely not.
Then I will just say to the group, do you want me to run to the windows in the south and see if I can get them from there? Let me know. And that'll be my turn.
Me do.
Cyanna.
It's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Maybe I'll hit something with this thing.
Yeah, you're gonna hit. Holy
Yay,
fuck, 10 damage. Yeah, this thing just fucking erupts in this, like, fucking mental energy, and it just dies. It's dead.
Not one!
Nice.
Starting to pack up there, it's getting a little hard, but these things don't care. Alright.
Yeah. Yep, that's all I can do, sir. I'm done.
Right,
So
there.
maybe after a while they just eat each other.
Same thing as last time, basically.
Yeah.
Disadvantage cover.
Uh-huh. Beam and some arrows.
These poor things. They don't have a
Bears,
chance.
yeah. Sorry.
Alright. And I can't see anything. Nothing is there right now, right?
No.
Everything's...
Wow, there's some bodies there. But that's
Yeah,
about it.
I will just tell Strike, go down to see if you can see anything down there. And I can follow you down if there's more than a couple, so we can shoot them through the slits. And I'm assuming that there's still... no, they were all down here. Never mind. I will ready an attack action for the next thing that comes over here.
Sure.
And that'll end my turn.
Alright, Theron.
Alright, well, disadvantage 3/4 jab at that guy to the southwest.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? A 30! That's it, you're banned. Get the fuck out of here. 2 30s. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, you just...
I dropped it at 20.
Yeah, that thing dies. Holy fuck.
And I'll call down the hallway. Next!
Holy shit, man.
I don't know. Holy shit.
He's got that +5 weapon from the donation.
Yeah,
So.
that'll end my turn.
Okay. Alright, so a bunch of more new ghouls come down. And so first of all, we're going to do the Moonbeam and then Varys. So Varys, just go ahead and roll.
Yep.
And Moonbeam. Fails both Moonbeams. Varys, you're going to hit. Oh, shit. Is that as low as you can do? 8?
Pretty much.
8, so
Oh,
that one
boy.
takes 19, still alive. And this one takes 8. Okay. Alright, Theron, they're both going to attack you. First one attacks. It's going to miss. Second one attacks. It's going to miss as well. You guys made a good strategy here. Alright, Rain.
Okay, I will pop a Toll the Dead on the one in front of Aaron. Can we just program this now and just wait? It make
Sorry, I'm doing a bunch of things here, but yes, that's
Insane.
gonna hit, and that's gonna kill it. Whatever you pretty much kills that one. Jesus Christ! All right, that one's dead. So yeah, these bodies are definitely piling up. You got like they're still kind of crawling over and whatnot, but yeah, they're definitely piling up. Is that everything, Ray?
sure is.
Alright.
I'll be on to the how high are the ceilings question again.
Pretty much, yeah. It's 15 feet, but yes, still piling up. They're like falling in the corners now. And all right, strike. Hey there, Jabba. I think you're muted.
Sorry. So there's no guy here now that he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
So I can't see anybody. All right, so then I'll run down.
Okay.
25, 30. And I'm assuming I don't see anything?
You see this one here that's like still blocking the way. You'd have to push him through if you wanted to look through.
Might as well take my action and push him through. I've got nothing else going on.
Okay. So yeah, you push him through, but you don't see anything else there.
And then I'll yell up to the hallway. Yeah, I think they're all funneled up there. There's none down here. And I guess, let's see.
So you're gonna yell?
That's my move. Yeah, might as well. We're making plenty of noise.
Are you sure?
Are you sure you want to do that?
You know what? I already just did, so.
Well, this is a better time to do it than when we don't know what enemies are coming towards us.
Okay.
Hey, I got plenty of quarterstaff for them.
I'm the loudest rogue there is.
Yeah, clearly. Okay.
Rogue, hear me roar.
Cyanna, what are you doing?
Wait. Oh, okay. There's nothing in the way there. Like, there's no doors here.
No, you don't see anything there.
Can I burn the bodies to get them out of the way?
I guess.
Take a while for them to actually burn, right?
Yeah, I just sort of like a sacred flame when they pop up next.
Okay. Varys.
Can I hear anything else moving in the hallway?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, then I will hold another attack for anything that comes back to the door.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
And Darren.
I'm gonna give my quarterstaff a break and put that on my back and pull out my sword. Or I'll drop it and pull out my sword. And I'm gonna try and stab the one I can barely see.
Okay. It's gonna miss. That'll hit. Okay. Alright, you stab it. Some, like, gross, like, really thick, coagulated blood, like, kind of sticks to your katana. But yeah, you get it.
Is it still up?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna try and kick it from here.
Okay, that'll miss.
Okay.
Just barely, but yeah.
Continue to block the door.
Okay. Alright, so this one, first of all, is going to make this. So roll the... let's put this one out here. Oh my god. Just got to move these to the back. Alright, and Sienna and Varus, you guys can also roll yours. So it would first be the moonbeams, so the first one actually makes the save, so 7. It's still alive. Then it was Sienna. Sienna, what's your...
DC 13.
13. Fails. You kill that one. It dies. Is this fucking working yet, or what? Okay, that one dies. This one moves up, and he fails the con save. Oh my god, there's just too many dead things here. There should be... Okay, there we go.
In there somewhere.
He fails the con save. So, where's did I not move that other one up already? No? Okay. So they're gonna go like that. Alright, so he fails the con save, and he is going to take the full 15. And then Varus, you hit with that, and you manage to kill that one. So he dies. Jesus Christ. And then this one moves up, and there's going to be another 2 con saves. They both fail for 15 damage each. So this one's going to take 15. This one almost looks like it collapses on the floor, to be honest. And then they're both going to attack Darren. First one goes to attack. He's going to hit you, Darren.
No way.
And you're going to give me a con save.
Uh-oh.
And then the second one goes. And he misses. Alright, so... Theron, you're going to take 9 damage as this thing slashes into your chest. And you feel like this like coldness going through your body, but you manage to shake it off. But yeah, you're okay. Minus the 9 damage, obviously. Okay, Rain.
Okay, I will toll the dead on the one in front of Theron.
Wisdom. Oh, he's going to make the save. Yeah. I rolled a 16.
Okay. So, oh, fine. So, he takes no damage anyways.
Yeah, it takes nothing.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Alright, strike.
Yeah.
Alright. 20, 25, 30. And I'll take a shot. And hopefully I hit and get my sneak attack.
-19 minus 5. Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh.
And just
Damn.
right through its brain. Dead.
Alright. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Sienna. Same thing, I suppose.
Yeah, same thing.
Same with you,
Pretty
Varus.
sick.
Yep, same. Holden action.
Theron.
Alright. Do the same thing. We'll stab at the one that's barely peeking out.
Okay. It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss.
Oh no.
I am dissatisfied, so I put the sword back on my back.
Okay.
I counted my sword.
Alright. Con save. Roll Moonbeam.
Me to cast again, yeah.
It's gonna fail. Alright, so this thing like running down the halls, it's like crawling over everything, and it just, you can see it's like getting literally ripped apart by this moonbeam. It's just like crawling, and it like goes to attack you there, and it just falls on the ground, and it dies.
Oh my god.
Well done, guys.
One attack. They only got one attack off. That's pretty impressive.
Gonna scrounge up my arrows.
Yeah. Only one that hit, yeah.
Half your arrows.
And the ones from last session too with the spiders.
Are you doing alright, Theron?
Yeah, good call. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. He barely got me.
Okay.
I'll grab my quarterstaff and, hey, Rain, you want to drop that moonbeam so we can move into the hallway?
Oh, yes, good idea. Drop the moonbeam.
I'll step
so
into the hallway.
It's like extremely difficult terrain here for the first 10
I was
feet.
gonna say I'm like kicking these bodies out of the way.
You want to pull the bodies in here so that we spread them out in case something else comes at us?
It would be good to have a good retreat, so I'd say so.
Good idea, we could add them to the giant
I can
spiders.
pile them in this corner over here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we'll take the time to do that then.
Like a little cemetery.
Jesus fucking Christ. How many of them are dead? Do you want to leave, like, any there, or move them all?
I'll move them all in.
Alright.
Then when the guys turn up to take over the fortress, we can just point them to the one room where all the corpses are stacked up neatly. Really great.
Just lead anything else back here and just use the same strategy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Take it to the barbecue.
Okay.
Did you walk down this?
I'm gonna stealth up down the hallway.
Ah,
Yeah, stealth.
can I get a guidance,
Try
please?
again.
Geez, here we go.
Yep, can't roll
Oh,
stealth.
it's actually not too bad.
But I can
Oh,
at least
pretty
hit
good.
something with my bow now.
I will cast Guidance. I would have done it on Cyan if you hadn't rolled so quickly. And Stealth.
Nice.
Moonbeam.
Alright, there. And so you see like a door up ahead of you. It's about really all you can really see. Just off to your right.
Still in the room with the corpses. To everyone.
You guys hear the wail again go throughout all the halls. And the stench of like flesh and what you guys have basically been fighting seems to intensify as you're starting to move down through here, Thurin.
Okay. Convise, are you going first?
I can.
Wait, these doors are open. Wait.
Are these doors open or closed?
They
Oh, they look
most-
open to me.
They're most definitely open. It looks like they've been broken open as well.
Anyone? Is this a door or window up here on the left?
That's a door.
Is that one of the ones you said was open already?
No, it's definitely closed.
Okay. Does anyone want to take a look at the door up on the north? Said quietly to Strike.
And there goes there.
All right, Theron. So as you walk into this room, you can tell it's like just a giant hall, basically, and it's about 40-foot high ceiling. It's kind of supported by these like four real thick looking stone pillars. You also notice there's like a lot of thick layer of dust, but you can also tell what looks like these ghouls that like kind of came running through this area. You can see that they've kind of moved up this way, but you can also tell it looks like they kind of came from this direction. It's a big flagstone floor, kind of in the middle. Like you notice also there's a double door here, some double doors here that are open, and then obviously this is the double door that you had come from, or like, you know, where you first started. You also notice, like on the second floor, there's what looks like some arrow slits, and you notice them on both sides on the top. And then you also notice on this side over here, right above this door, kind of like overhangs, kind of near the pillars here, is what looks like a stone balcony. And it kind of just protrudes from the wall of this like east exit.
I think we should leave the front door barred for now. Now that we're inside, that way we can keep whatever's in here with us, and not let them out to potentially attack our horses.
Be attacked by anyone else who might be looking to take over this fortress. So, but which way do we go now, though?
We're gonna try the north door. Work our way down.
Yeah, I mean, we can at least listen and see what we can see, and then maybe go in and take a look.
All right. I'll listen at the door.
I'll stay at the rear because those doors in that big area looked like they were broken open, so we could expect something coming from behind us.
Okay. So, Strike, yeah, you don't hear anything on that door. Sienna, you look into like a room. You don't hear anything in there. You don't hear or see anything in it.
And I'll open this door.
Okay. So you open this room, and it kind of looks like maybe this was an armory at some point, Strike. But all you see at this point are empty stone weapon racks, wooden mannequins that it kind of look like armor might have hung on at one point, and then a bunch of like iron hooks on the walls, maybe where shields would go. But there's nothing in here.
I still want to search.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Yeah, you don't see anything in here.
Alright. Moving this room in.
Nothing in there.
What are these things?
So, Sienna, as you kind of walk into this room, this looks like maybe it was like just a barracks at one point. You notice dozens of like cots scattered about the floor. You notice there's a pair of fireplaces in the middle of this room. They're like cold and dark. They still have like what looks like maybe rubble that has like fallen from maybe chimneys at one point, but it's totally blocked up top.
Right. Are there any like chests around or anything like that? Or
You don't see anything, just the cots.
This might be a good place we need to rest.
That's all. Just listen at this door.
Okay. You don't hear anything in there.
Push it open.
All right, so when you look into this room, you kind of notice like these tattered wool like curtains that conceal what looks like 3 little areas. It's a pretty bad smell on each one of them. This room doesn't smell very good.
Okay, I'll draw this curtain.
All right, so you look in, and this is definitely the privies.
All right. I'm not even gonna search in there.
I'll listen to this door then.
All right, you can roll perception.
And I'll let everybody know it's the bathrooms.
All right. You don't really hear anything on the side, Cyan. You kind of hear maybe something like maybe air moving through, but you don't hear any threats or anything.
Open it then.
Open it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no. What?
So when you look in here, this kind of looks like maybe a smithy in its day. You notice there's 2 blackened hearths and a pair of rusty anvils. You kind of notice bits of little pieces of armor and shields and weapons and whatnot. As you guys walk in, everyone can roll a perception. All right, so Theron and Strike, you both notice 100% that there's a fluttering noise coming from one of these hearths, like the chimney.
I'll cast guidance and investigate it.
Okay, so you look up there and it's completely black, and it goes up very, very high, farther than your dark vision can look. So you can't really see what's all the way up there, but you can definitely hear a fluttering noise.
Do I have any idea how high up it is?
You have no idea.
Okay.
Can I reach up there and maybe see if I can reach anything?
It's higher than your 60 feet of dark vision, put it that way.
Oh, all right.
Here, I got an idea. Wait a minute. We need components to spells, right?
Oh, wait, you know what? I have Mage Hand, but it's above 60 feet. You said that, right?
Yeah, you're really not sure, right? You can't see past that point.
Could I try and climb up the chimney?
Sure.
And as he's climbing up, I'll just whisper to him, if we spend an hour, I can get the familiar back. It's always an option.
Wait, but didn't we?
He readied an action the whole rest.
Okay.
I'll start climbing up.
Okay, you can roll a athletics to start climbing up. All right. Yeah, Theron, you start climbing. You get probably about 20 feet up, and all of a sudden, you start to hear this bzzz,
Oh.
kind of like that. And this thing comes in and starts attacking you, and you realize for sure that it is actually a sturge.
As soon as I hear something like that, I'll immediately let go and drop down. Use my reaction to slow fall.
Okay. So it's definitely going to try and attack you. So I'm just going to roll for
Okay.
Try is the main word there. Yeah, it doesn't. It's coming at you as you're falling, and you do get to the bottom, and this thing's chasing you out. So it's just gonna try and attack you again once you get to the bottom. This time it hits you, does 6 damage, and he's dug into you. And he's right where it is, so you guys all notice. So Theron, you can go now.
It's attached to me.
Yeah, it's stuck right into your back as you're kind of moving away from this thing.
So do I have to use an action to rip it off of me?
You can do whatever you want. You can try and attack it or try and rip it off.
I'll use my quarterstaff and whack it on my back.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. Yeah, you hit this thing so hard it just your own blood splatters all over the place. Strike, you get a little bit of his blood on all over your face as it smashes this thing and it pops just almost like a giant mosquito full of this blood.
Yeah, me found.
But yeah, you kill it.
I think there's Sturgis here too. Do you hear anything else up the chimney?
You don't hear anything else anymore.
Did he drop anything?
No, this small little Sturge did not drop anything.
Oh yes, it had a mountain of gold.
You
God.
find
Never know.
3,000 gold.
Did it just eat gold? Was that liquid gold, not blood?
I'll listen at this door over here.
Perception. You don't hear anything.
And I'll stealthily open it. You want a stealth roll or?
No, it's fine. Okay, so you open her up. All right, so in here, you're pretty sure this is just where, like, kind of they would store their, like, tools and, you know, the things they'd use for the smithy. So, like, armor smiths and weaponsmiths. Basically, they just stored all their tools and whatnot in this room. You can see some old rusty ones, like, hanging on the walls. They're pretty rusty. They look like you could use them if you were to service them up, but they're definitely old and rusty.
Yeah, does it think if I use mending on them and clean them up that I'd be able to sell them?
You think you might be able to. Not for much, but sure.
Alright, I'll take them.
Okay. So they are quite heavy, some of the hammers and whatnot. So you're looking at about like 2 to 4 pounds for some of them.
4 pounds? Alright, how much total, like, if I grab a handful of them?
Like, what are you grabbing? So you notice like some hammers and there's
Whatever will be considered like a smithy toolkit. Like, I'll grab whatever I think might be.
smithy toolkit. There's just like hammers and like things you would use to kind of like tend to armor and things like that.
Alright, I'll grab like 3 hammers.
Okay. You can just add them to your character sheet.
And what, 2 pounds each?
Sure.
Alright. I'll just tell him I just found some tools in there.
Someone?
What's that?
They belong to someone.
The tools?
Probably those ghouls that attacked us before they became ghouls.
I do want to keep an eye out if I see an actual like pickaxe somewhere. Just let you know that I'm going to keep my eye out.
Sure.
I feel like we're going to need that.
If there were any, that definitely would have been the room to see any, but yeah. So you guys are noticing there's all kinds of like pieces of like armor and whatnot. Kind of looks like maybe there was a little bit of a battle in this room at one point. Or maybe even just people trying to escape from here and dropping like armor, and there's like a shield or two on the ground and whatnot.
Are they
Weapons?
usable?
No, they're very poor condition.
Oh, okay.
These doors open?
These doors are actually completely destroyed. They look like they've been ripped apart by whatever was there. All right. So as you guys are moving, everybody stop. Rain, you didn't think I forgot about your shit stealth roll, did you? And unfortunately,
Oh no, I'm still trotting around like a pony here.
So as Rain is like kind of just starting to come into this room, she kind of like hits a piece of this door and it falls on the ground and makes this extremely loud noise. Theron, Strike, and Sienna, you guys start to hear some very loud noises, and they're coming down from this way. And you guys have heard these noises before, as you think you're hearing many more of these ghouls starting to come down the hallway. And they are coming right at you. But we're going to end the session there for today. So, thanks everyone for showing up. I'm going to move you there because this is going to be shit. You guys all just started moving too. You weren't like grouped up there and was just moving ahead.
I was making sure there were people close to me.
All right. So we're going to end it there. Thanks everyone for checking us out. We'll be back in 2 weeks because, yeah, Varys, I'm going to just mute myself in Discord, guys, but I'll be right back because I'm going to transition to someone so I can just raid them. But I'll be back. All right. I'm just going to look to see who we can raid. Let's raid someone with, like, no views. Sure, this guy.
Гиганты планируют использовать целое стадо мамонтов, и их
I don't think he's English,
в одном месте и спрятали.
but we're going to throw him in there.
Кто их не сильно охраняет, потому что надеется на свою скрытность. Но звери-то звери, они обнаружили это место, поэтому если удастся, ну, скажем так, избавить гигантов мамонтов, все будет гораздо проще. Так что давайте.
All right, guys, take care.
Возьмете